Oh my god, it's Sunday again. It comes around so fast. Right, Comatron? Oh yeah, it sure does. Sunday fun day in full effect today, everyone. I hope you're all having a great weekend. If you're in the United States, I hope you're having a great Labor Day weekend. Oh yeah, today's going to be a great stream. We're giving stuff away. We're giving away a copy of the physical edition of Golden Wing, and we have two very special guests from A1200.net coming on to give us an update about the Keycaps, update about their Amiga 500 cases. You know, it's going to be awesome. Walker GR, what is up? Milo loves chocolate, my man. Milo, welcome to the VIP club, man, and I appreciate your support so much. Milo, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Cobrian, what's up, Cobrian? Arnuge is here. Razor XG, the music man himself, is here. Arcade Ren, what's up, Arcade Ren? Great to have you here. Ms. DK, great to see you, Ms. DK. It's been a minute. Fury, what's up, Fury? Great to see you. Pred Say the Lemon Amiga, loving the Air Yuri bare butt. Milo, you'll see what I've been up to. It's been wild, man. It's been wild. Alpha Deck 1 is ready. SR Baker is ready. Also in the VIP. Commodore 128, good evening to Croatia from New York. That's awesome, Commodore 128. Welcome to the stream. Arcade Ren is hyped. I love it. TMBTH has got the serpent going. I dig it. Sigurd Born is here. Sigurd, I'm enjoying your stream so much. The Retro Bench in the VIP is here. Retro Bench, I'm so happy you're here. Amiga 1200 Gamer, happy birthday, dude. It's Amiga 1200 Gamer's birthday today. I wish I had time to plan something a little better for you, you know what I mean? But Amiga 1200 Gamer, huge happy birthday to you, man. It's a pleasure to have you here. Relax on Air, what is up? Oh, thanks, Milo. Appreciate that. Human Interact, Alexander Mahid is here. The Purple Haze Maker 64, Twitch streamer extraordinaire in the chat. Amiga Swiss, what's up, Amiga Swiss? Air Yuri in the chat, in the hot tub. Dave Test, thank you so much for the subscription, Dave Test. I appreciate you so much. I think it's time to get going, folks. Now it's been a hectic weekend for me, a hectic week, so I want something a little bit chill, man. This is an old demo back from 2002 by Scarab. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'll call it China the Tick. I don't know, but I'll tell you what. It's got beautiful graphics. It's got beautiful music, and it's got glowing orbs. I mean, what more could you want? First place, TRSAC 2002. Let's freaking go. Yo, 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 what is up, everyone? Happy Sunday Fun Day. It's a pleasure to have you all here. It's going to be an awesome stream today. Dave Test. Dave, thank you. Let me fire myself up here. Dave, thank you so much for the subscription, Dave. I appreciate that very, very much. Dave is watching ad-free. He gets awesome emojis, and he gets the Amiga Bill goodie bag after every stream. Dave, thank you so much for support. SR Baker, greetings to Sweden, man. SR Baker, it was a pleasure having you at the WOG meeting. Mandy, what's up, Mandy? Mandy, this is the Mandy from Craft Team, right? From Craft Team, is that correct? It's so great to see you, Mandy. It's been too long. Like, I feel like this time of year is like time for Ami Party. It was sad not going to Ami Party. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Map 30171? What is up, Map? Oh, nice. You got some coffee, Svento? I could use some coffee. I'm a little bit tired. Germany in the house. Comatron in the house. Germany in the house. What's up, Comatron? Great to see you, my man. Maniac. What's up, Maniac? Evening to you. Yes, a big happy birthday to Amiga 1200 Gamer. Amiga 1200 Gamer turning 42 today. Happy freaking birthday, dude. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're doing something really, really fun and cool. I hope you're playing some of my cool Amiga games. There he is, Brother Bill. Brother Bill, thank you so much for the subscription, Brother Bill. You're awesome. All your support means the world to me, and everything you do for me in the chat is just amazing, Brother Bill. Thank you so much. Everyone go follow Brother Bill. Brother Bill, he streams as well. He streams overnights in New York, so I don't know New York City time. So I don't know what that translates for you, but you might be able to catch him. He's rad. Brother Bill's the man. Yo, beat Nuke Dave R. What is up? Great to see you, Alan-san09. What's up, Alan-san? Ms. DK, I would too. I would. That water would be very cold for me, Ms. DK. What's up, Frodo NL? Great to see you, Frodo NL. Milo loves chocolate. Yeah, it is hard to find non-060 AGA demos. But demos these days, I feel like people are gravitating towards like OCS again and ECS again. So I think it's going to be like a golden age for not having AGA and 060 requirements. Quahouse, thank you so much for a subscription, Quahouse. I really appreciate your support so much, Quahouse. Thank you very, very much. That's super, super generous and super kind of you. I hope you're enjoying the goodie bags and all that good stuff. Yeah, give Comatron a follow. Thank you, Brother Bill. Thank you for shouting out Comatron. Thank you for shouting out Arcade Ren. You can shout out the Purple Haze Maker. He's here too. Locust, good evening to you, Locust. Great to see you. 48K RAM. What's up, 48K RAM? What's your telescope? Was there a telescope in the demo? That's pretty rad. The Retro Bench, my man. Retro Bench is currently recapping one Amiga 600 and repairing another's IDE port that got leaked on. Retro Bench is savior. He's a savior. He's an Amiga savior. Retro Bench. Go make sure you check out retrobench.com for all your Amiga goodness. You can order misters there with legal ROMs. It's amazing. Amazing. You can recap your Amiga 1200. He's got all of the right tools for recapping your Amiga. Oh man, Retrobench rules. You're in, Alan-san. You're in. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Razor, you like the graphics and the music. I agree. That was like a little underground demo. I never really. That's, I guess, an unknown demo. But I was like, you know what? I need something to chill out. It's been a little bit stressful here. I need to just chill out. I really like the graphics, and I really liked the music. It's nice and chill. Along with this song is called Miracle, man. I'm just chilling too. QRULF, good evening to you. Dr. Retrobench does say live. Happy Sunday Fun Day to you, 10 Mark. I hope all is well. Long time no chat. It's great to have you here, 10 Mark, from the 10-minute Amiga Retrocast on YouTube. Thank you, Mark, for being here. It's a pleasure. Bobby Zeal, what is up, Bobby Zeal? Great to see you. You're not too late, Michael Jensen. It's great to have you here. I'm sorry you didn't get the notification, but I'm glad you're here. You didn't miss anything yet. Toby, 1976, what is up? Wow, lots of 42-year-olds here. Awesome. I wish I was 42 again. That is awesome. Yo, yeah, in Quahouse, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very, very much. Locust, thank you for the beers. It is amazing. Amiga Square, it is amazing what can be done with OCS and ECS, as we saw last week with Metro Siege. That's just stunning stuff. And one of my favorite new demos is Eon by the Black Lotus. That's all Amiga 500 OCS. It's amazing. Oh, nice, nice. Amiga 1200 Gamer was at the beach today. Arcade Ren, thank you so much for the host. Amiga 1200 Gamer went to the beach today for his birthday. Now it's Amiga time. Then Ultima 4 on Scum VM later. It's a good day. Awesome, Amiga 1200 Gamer. Big happy birthday to you, man. And Pred State 11 Amiga, I apologize. The music command, if I start broadcasting the music from my PC, I can get that music command to work better, where it'll show you the actual mod that's playing. But I like to play the mods from the actual Amiga. I like to hear Paula. I like it to come straight from Paula through the internet to your ears. That's what I really enjoy. So that's what's going on there. Jost80, thank you so much for a subscription, Jost80. I really appreciate all your support, Jost. Thank you so much. Jost is watching ad-free. He gets the awesome emojis, and most importantly, he gets the Amiga Build goodie bag, which is like loaded with fun stuff from the stream, all the links, all that good stuff. Jost80, thank you so much for the support. What's up, K Indiana? Great to see you. Mr. Toast 6502, thank you so much for the subscription as well, Mr. Toast. I appreciate your support so much. Thank you so much. Beak Nuke Dave said there would have been a swag meeting yesterday, but it had to be canceled. I know, man. That's what's going on now. We do all our WOG meetings virtual. We're gonna have VCF East virtual as well. It's just, unfortunately, it's the nature of the beast right now. But you gotta stay safe, and hopefully we'll be getting together before we know it. You know what I mean? Hazemaker says, I upgraded from a 4GB SD card to a 32GB SD card in my Amiga 1200, and it works perfectly. Nice, Purple Haze. That is awesome, dude. Now you can put like so many games and amazing artwork, man, on your Amiga. That's so cool, dude. Jost80, thank you again for the sub. I appreciate that very, very much. Maya82, welcome to the stream. Welcome. We got Germany well represented here. Sigurborn, thank you so much for the bits, dude. Sigur, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Quile says, don't forget about us. We've been working on new features for Verge World, but on Sega Genesis first, and we'll port it back to the Amiga soon. Awesome, Quile. Keep me posted. Like, post it up in my Discord and keep me up to date. And I always love playing Verge World. Dude, that game looks amazing with the voxel graphics. Please keep me up to date. And I'll be happy to play the game again. That's awesome. Great work, guys. Great work. Paul does have some great pipes. And if you want to know if you want to know what we're listening to, you can see it down there. We're listening to Ace Man. This is from Load Era 2017. It's called Moonflower. So, I mean, you can't use the command, but at least you can see the mods down there in my Hippo player. Thank you for shouting out Sigurborn. Thank you so much. Sweet. All right, guys. So we've got a great... Okay, awesome. Marcel's there. We've got an action-packed show for you today. The first thing we are going to do is we have two very special guests waiting to come on. They'll be on in just a minute here. It's Phil and Marcel from A1200.net. They are the creators of these. Let me see. I didn't set up overhead cam yet, so it's probably gonna be all crooked. Actually, not bad. But you've seen my gorgeous Amiga CD32 colored Amiga 1200 case with the keycaps, and this case, a lot of people ask me, where'd you get that case? Well, I got the case from Amiga1200.net. They make new Amiga cases, new Amiga keycaps, and they're coming on to give us an update on the status, because there's been a lot of stuff that hasn't been delivered. COVID kind of came in and threw a wrench into their plans, so they want to come in, tell everyone, all their backers, like what's going on, what you can expect, and if any of the backers have any questions, like how come I haven't received my stuff yet, it'll be this is your time to ask them. What's up, Pixels at Dawn Gaming? Great to see you, Pixels. But before I have the guys on, I just want to, I just want to tell you guys, like, I appreciate so much everyone who subscribes to me. I appreciate all the patrons very, very much. I'm just so thankful for all of your support. It really means the world to me. And this week, I got two new VIP patrons who put their stickers go on my monitor. The new ones are Chris from the Dark Horse Observatory. If you look at the Amiga Build thumbs up there in the center and to the right, you can see the sticker, the awesome sticker for the Dark Horse Observatory. It's my friend's observatory. Chris is an Amiga legend, key member of Westchester Amiga User Group, and he's got this incredible observatory out in Pennsylvania. So a huge thanks to Chris for joining the VIP team. And also Milo Loves Chocolate, who's in the chat, is also joined the VIP club. Milo, we have to talk. You have to send me an avatar of your choice or picture of your choice. So what I did was I threw some vegan chocolate, Cassidy and Cat vegan chocolate on the monitor just as a temporary placeholder. It's my wife's chocolate. You can see that over here on the left. Oh, I can do this. This is fun. So I'll go like this. How do I point? I have to point like this. There you go, right there. See it, Milo? That's for you. That's some raw vegan chocolate, Cassidy and Cat chocolate for you. So let's go around the monitor real quick. I just want to thank everyone so much. Up here in the upper left corner, we have the man himself, Oram. Thank you so much, Oram. Coming over this way, we have SR Baker coming in from Sweden. Going down a little bit lower, we have Retrobench, retrobench.com. Scott is the man from Swag, saving Amigas left and right. Saving Amigas right now as the stream is happening. We look down here a little bit lower. We've got Sep, Lemon Amiga, lemonamiga.com, exclamation mark, lemon in the chat. Get your fresh squeezed Amiga goodness. We got the newest member right here. We got Chris from Dark Horse Observatory. Love it. And then as we come down here, Jim Power 750. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. You come right down here under the Amiga logo. We got Monster joysticks. And I will be playing Golden Wing and some games today with my Monster Mini joystick. Go to monsterjoysticks.com. They're awesome people, man. Awesome people. Awesome products. And then wait a minute. How do I do this? There we go. There we go. Down there we've got Maya82. Thank you so much for all your support, Maya. Appreciate you so much. Hello to Germany from New York. Thank you so much for your support, Maya. Appreciate you. And then, of course, we got Milo Loves Chocolate and Oram. Thank you, everyone, for all your support. Appreciate you. I mean, seriously, it means the world to me. I'm so thankful that everyone comes here and just watches every Sunday. I'm so thankful for all of you, and you all mean the world to me, man. And every stream, I'm on a high. I'm on a high. After every stream's over, I'm just, like, so excited. And my wife's like, after every stream, like, you just glow. I'm like, that's because I was hanging out with some of the best people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Killer Shrew 1976. Thank you so much for the follow, Killer Shrew. Welcome to the stream. If you're new to my streams, I'm Bill. I stream Amiga stuff here on Twitch every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UTC. I also run the Westchester Amiga User Group. We're a user group that meets in Westchester County, New York, just outside of New York City. Been meeting since 1988, never stopped, never will. And I also have a YouTube channel with my buddy Anthony called The Guru Meditation. Go to youtube.com/The Guru Meditation. I'm almost done with a never before heard J minor speech. That's gonna be dropping on the Guru maybe this week. Hopefully I can finish it this week. Oh man, thank you for the hype train, everyone. I appreciate it. But what I miss up? What I miss here? Yo, 3D Code Warrior, thank you so much for the subscription, 3D Code Warrior. 3D Code Warrior says hello, all. 3D Code Warrior, thank you for all your support, dude. I appreciate you so very, very much. Gabora, thank you so much for the subscription, Gabora. Wow, amazing. Thank you all for the hype train. You're amazing. Indie Retro News. What is up, Indie Retro News? Indie Retro News, thank you for all of you do for the retro community, for the indie community, for supporting me here. I love indieretronews.com. It's my go-to place. It's my go-to place for the news. Seriously, his articles are on point. They're short, to the point. They get to it. Unlike me, they're short and to the point. And he's got his finger on the pulse. Got his finger on the pulse. What's up, Retro Gaming Denmark? Okay, cool. Yeah, Milo's chocolate. Send me any avatar you want. Any avatar you want, Milo. I know you like chocolate, so I figured I'd give you some of my wife's chocolate just for now. Oh, SR Baker's got a pair of Monster joysticks and he loves them. I love their avatar. Nice. X Barry PL, Chesh to X Barry PL. We love that. We love that choo-choo train. Love it, guys. Thank you for the hype train. That is awesome. Snap Cortex, what's up? Were you talking about me? I don't know what I meant. I'm not sure what I meant. Making Sundays great again. Thank you, Retro Gaming Denmark. Thanks, Pred Zeta. You gotta try and stay positive during these trying times. You know what I'm saying? Please stop and take a breath. I should do that, right? Karate Car Racing New Zealand. Welcome to the stream. you're taking Indie Retro News. You deserve a weekend off. You deserve a weekend off. I didn't realize I was going like a machine. I didn't realize that. Man of the Berserk. I'm doing great, Man of the Berserk. Only 3 days left on the ZX Next Kickstarter. Nice, Amiga 1200 gamer. Awesome, dude. That is so cool. Yeah, exactly. I don't breathe. I'm powered by the Amiga 1200 power supply. Hilarious Indie Retro News. Speaking of breathing, let me take a drink, and I don't want our guests to wait too much longer. I want to bring him on, especially since Phil is coming in from Asia, dude. It's like 2 a.m. for Phil. Okay, awesome. All right, here we go. The first thing we're going to do on today's stream is I'm going to introduce two very special guests. We have Phil and Marcel from A1200.net. Like I said, A1200.net are the folks behind this case right here, man. Behind this gorgeous Amiga 1200 CD32 colored case. They make new cases. They make new keycaps. They've had 2 or 3 Kickstarter campaigns, an Indiegogo campaign, and of course, COVID has kind of thrown a little bit of a wrench into their system. So they gotta adapt. They gotta adapt just like all of us. We're all adapting to the new life. You know what I'm saying? So they're here to give us an update. They want to tell all of their backers what's going on. If you have any questions for them, now's the time to ask. You can ask them easy questions. You can ask them hard questions. The floor is all yours. I'm gonna bring the guys on. I'm gonna probably have to adjust a little camera action here because I got with there's 3 of us here. I'm gonna adjust the cameras here. But without further ado, I would like to introduce Marcel and Phil from A1200.net. Let me just make a little adjustment there. I'm covering the bad camera with the good camera here, guys. Boom, there we go. Okay, that was pretty smooth. There's Team A1200.net. I love these guys. Marcel is in the upper left corner. Phil is in the center bottom. Guys, thank you so much for coming on the stream today, and it's a pleasure to have you.
Are we live?
Oh, yes, we're live. Yeah, we're good. We're live. We are live. I got good sound check.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having us, Bill. Very nice. Very nice from you. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for coming back, and thank you so much for being so communicative. I'm a backer as well. I've backed, as obviously, the CD32 color case. I also backed an Amiga 500 case, the Scourge of the Underkind edition. And I really, I know things have been delayed for a variety of reasons, which we'll talk about. But I really appreciate all the updates that you give us, guys. For me, it helps me so much because I know you guys have your finger on the pulse, and I know you're doing the best you can. I know it's very, very hard, but the updates from my perspective are very much appreciated. It lets me know that you guys are working as hard as you can, and it gives me a lot of confidence that the goods are going to be delivered. So I appreciate that very much. And Marcel, welcome, Marcel. Marcel, also moderator of Commodore Amiga Facebook group. So Marcel, and also a good friend working on Arcade Dreams as well, documentary with me. It's been, Marcel, it's always a pleasure hanging out with you, and thank you so much. This is your first time on the stream, so welcome, and thank you for coming on, Marcel.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
And thank you for your time. I see a box back there. Nice. You got a nice case in that box, hopefully. So guys,
yeah.
Nice.
Actually, yeah.
Nice. Yes. Let's see what you got there, Marcel.
All right, then. Here we go. It's a blue one.
Whoa, that is gorgeous. Oh my God. I just want to say, like, the quality of your products. I mean, I think that's amazing. I absolutely love the case and the keycaps. I love all the details that you put into it. I love the small touches, like having the names signed on the inside of the case. It was a nice throwback to the Amiga 1000. I love and I love the brass inserts for the screws. That's like top notch. Everything. I love the vents on the bottom of the trapdoor. That's really, really cool. So your products are awesome, guys. But you guys came here today because you had some news for us. So why don't we start with the news, and then we'll get into it from there.
I guess, Phil, you're gonna start with that.
Thank you again for having us. As I said, Bill, that's really awesome. And so yes, indeed, like you said, we had some delays, and the COVID-19 came and put us on a hold. Not only us, but everybody's life, around the world has been impacted about that. However, all our delays are not all due to the COVID-19, so there is some sort of separation to understand here. So we have 2 products currently that has been delayed. So I'll talk first about the keycaps, because the keycaps are are the product that most people are waiting for, and they are a lot of people are eager to get the keycaps. So I will start with the beginning by saying that from the first Kickstarter campaign, we've currently have delivered around 80% of backers already. And all those backers who got the keycaps mainly had keycaps in based colors like black, white, original 1200, and so on, and CD32 keycaps as well as CD32 cases like the one that you that you're having on your desk right now. And then when what happened is that January, February 2019, we started to deliver our keycaps, and we had planned to actually manufacture the remaining colored keycaps slightly later within the same year. But what happened is that we found out that some contributors and backers sent us some feedback about some keys being misaligned. I mean, the printing label was misaligned, and we had something like about 1% of misaligned, of misprinted labels. So to understand clearly, in the industry, 1% of wrongly printed is very good numbers. Those are very good numbers. However, for us, those numbers are still large and big because we are a small community of Amiga users, and we can say that contributors, and I think Marcel is okay with that, when we deliver our products, I mean, you guys are looking at our products with through a magnifying glass. So yeah, we had to replace around 1,200 keys, not the full set, but keys, and then we decided to actually suspend the production of the remaining colors to actually fix those issues. Plastic industry being, and this particular was about the label printing, we had to do some tests, lengthy tests, to understand where this issue came from and what we could actually, what kind of tests we could go through. Not us directly, but engineers and the factories that are working with us, our partners. And the thing is, those tests takes time to find the issues. As I already said before, we shared with you guys a couple photos of the label printer that does our pad printing, the techniques that we are using to print those Amiga keys. It is the very same technique that Commodore used back in the days. It is the same. The reason for that is that we want the same feeling on the keys, right? So it is the same technique, it is the same, and actually it is the same machine because the machine that we're using is 30 years old. So the setting up of this machine is not as easy, and to find where issues come from is not that easy as well. Aside from that, we also heard from our German contributors that they were not happy with our version of the German language layout. So we've decided to scrape the printing panel and the tools that we've designed and created for our German version language layout, and we created a new one that folks and backers saw during Amiga 34 in Germany last year in October. And I think the new German layout now is pretty good. So we have a new printing panel, and we were ready to go ahead with manufacturing about all the remaining colored keycaps for the Kickstarter campaign and for the Indiegogo campaign as well, because in the meantime, we had an additional campaign, because you guys have been so much supportive, and a lot of you guys are willing to get new keycaps, and that's just awesome. So we were ready to go, and we were waiting for our next manufacturing schedules, so because our audience is still small, I mean, we're not manufacturing 100,000 sets. It's not even that. It's like I think, if I'm not wrong, we're going to manufacture like 2,500 sets, which this kind of numbers for plastic industry is nothing. I mean, it's really nothing. So we were waiting for our manufacturing schedules. This was December, so we were waiting for that. And in January, COVID-19 hit, like China, right? And not yet the rest of the world, but China. So it hits China at end of January, where early February, China was entering into Chinese New Year as well. So everything was combined at the same time, at the same moment. And since end January, we are stuck with those keycaps. So right now, to put some kind of assistance with our partners, and after much discussions, we found that if we reduce our colors, they agree with us to find a production schedule for this year still. So we didn't have so much a choice. We had to reduce the colors so that we can produce our keycaps this year, because we want these keycaps to be out.
Phil, I have a graphic up here. Is it okay if I show? It's the one that you guys emailed out to the backers. I can bring it up onto the screen. I just want Hucky28 and 10 Mark 10 Amiga Retrocast. Thank you guys for the resubs, man. I appreciate that very, very much. So on the, you guys are awesome. So I have it up on the screen right now, guys. It says, so let me get this straight. So this is for the keycap campaign. I know
Yes.
there have been 2 keycap campaigns. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So does this affect both campaigns or only one of the campaigns?
Both campaigns.
Okay, both campaigns, and it. I see here there were 12 colors, and now they have been knocked down to 7 colors due to availability because of the COVID-19. So how if a backer backed one of the colors, for example, like light blue, what can they do to address the situation?
Okay, so first thing first, there was a bit of a mistake in the cache maybe or something, because there is 2 colors missing on this image on the left.
Okay.
Campaign color in the red, purple. We don't have purple anymore, also. So which is not in the list.
Okay.
And
No purple.
yes, no purple. And red. Is it red? Oh yes, we have red.
Pink.
There's no
Pink
color
is not
missing.
in there.
And pink, yes, purple and pink. So purple and pink are not going to be manufactured. Honestly, pink, I think we had 7 backers with pink, but still, it is important to remind you guys that purple and pink are not available. So to answer your question, let's say, what color did you pick?
Me, I picked. I did the CD32 color case. And then
Okay,
I did the CD32 for the keycaps. I did the CD32 color caps with the case, and then I did the Amiga 500 Scourge, the Underkind case.
Yeah. So let's say maybe let's say you've picked green, right? For instance. So it's pretty straightforward. If you've picked green, once you logged into our RMI interface online, to set your colors, you're going to see that when you check on your reward, you will see that the illustration about the green color and the color selections, the list, you have a select box, a drop down list. Green color is not here anymore. So in fact, you will have to change your color. So what we are currently doing is that we are sending out mass mailing. I mean, not really mass mailing, because there aren't so much backers involved with this. Not so much backers that has been impacted, but we're sending out emails, and I would tell you guys to actually, if you haven't received any emails yet, please check your spam folder, because sometimes our mailing are caught by spams. So, and yes, we're contacting you guys for that, to remind you that you should actually change your colors. If you do not update your color selections by end of October, we are going to automatically shift you onto original A1200 sets, team sets. Yeah.
So if you don't go into the, so I had it up on the screen here. So the way you do it, I'm not logged in right now, but you go up to where it says RMI, and then you can click on which campaign you backed, version 1 or cases, or version 2 keycaps, and you click on that, and then you can like log into your account, and you can choose the new color there.
Correct.
Perfect.
Exactly. Correct.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's a great system. And if someone didn't get the email, or they didn't see this update, there'll be, I guess, some sort of cutoff date, and then they will just be defaulted to standard colored Amiga 1200 keycaps.
Exactly.
Got you.
And I would insist, if you guys, any of you guys, have any question, or there is something that you do not know, if you should do this or do that, do not hesitate to send us a message. Hit the contact form, send a message. We answer everybody within 24, 48 hours max. You get an answer always. And check your spam folder. We have surprises with this. Mainly Google. If your email is Google Mail, check your spam folder. Yeah.
Sure. No, I mean, you guys, like I said, the thing I really appreciate about you guys, besides the quality of the product, is how communicative you are. Because like if you don't communicate with your backers, and there's long delays like you guys have had, people start to lose faith. They think it's vaporware. They start to get very nervous. But from my opinion, you guys have like always communicated the issues. There have been issues. Whenever there's an issue, you said, look, this wasn't right, so we're going back to the drawing boards. We're going to fix it. So that just it gives me personally like a lot of confidence. One of the things that folks, again, if anyone has a question for Marcel and Phil, please do @AmigaBill in the chat, and we'll certainly ask them for you. One of the things that a few people in my Discord are like, man, I ordered my keycaps, like it's coming up to like 4 years ago, and I still don't have mine. And they're starting to get like a little bit nervous. They're like, do you think these are actually gonna come? I'm like, I think they are, guys. Like I know Marcel and Phil, they're great guys, and I know they're doing the best they can. But like, what is there a time frame where you can tell the folks who have been waiting a long time, like when they can expect their keycaps?
Yeah, absolutely. So regarding keycaps, we expect the manufacturing process to happen still this year. So this is the most important thing. Production is the most important step. Once the products are done, once the keycaps have been manufactured, it's okay. We can manage logistic, sea freight. That's not big deal. Once we have the keycaps, we can send them. We have them. We can send them to our warehouse, and we can start a dispatch. That's not the big deal. The big deal is currently being able to manufacture those keycaps, and we know that after reducing those colors, we'll be able to have a production setup being planned for us before end of the year. So that's our main goal now. We've waited way too long. The first Kickstarter campaign started in 2016 and ended 2017, right? And we had, when the Kickstarter campaign finished, we had 6-month delays because there were some kind of miscommunications earlier with our partner, which they made we had some miscommunications with the volume and how to manufacture, what kind of molds we were looking at. So this had to be fixed. We've lost 6 months with that. And after that, we lost again an additional 8 months because the first molds that we had were producing angled keys. So and this is something that we couldn't avoid because it's molds are very heavy and are very expensive. We don't want to make any issue making those molds. If we do any mistake, it's all on us. The slightest mistake, it's all on us. And there are mistakes that you can actually correct on those kind of molds. And when this issue with the angle keys happened, it was not due to us, thankfully. The manufacturer agreed to, of course, he didn't have really any choice, so he agreed to manufacture new molds. But we've lost, again, 8 months about that. Plastic injection is not like electronics, I would say. Electronics, you have a PCB, you design a PCB, whatever the PCB is, you design your board, you produce 10 boards, it costs you $20, yeah? You made a mistake, I forgot the ground, okay? I manufacture a new set of 10 PCBs, cost me $20. a mold is for cases, for instance, Amiga 1200 cases are large molds. Amiga 500 cases are even larger molds. It's $100,000. If we make a mistake, we lose that. We lose molds. If we lose molds, our customers do not get anything, nothing. So I prefer some. I would say I don't mind if some contributors send me hot-headed message sometimes. You know? I'm just want to make sure that the products we're going to deliver are great products. And so basically, to go back to your question, we were all ready for the keycaps early this year, and happened what happened. Yeah, right. So now we try to adjust, we try to find solutions to get those keycaps out. And like Marcel just sent me a message before, I should precise you guys that the regular color Amiga 1200 keycaps that you guys are going to receive if you don't change your colors before 31 October are only those of you regarding colors, not special editions. Special editions, I would like you to refer to the campaign updates that we've published. And there are some special editions that have been cancelled because, again, we needed to reduce colors. And so we just offering you an option to have additional keycap sets within the reduced color set that we could use, or even Amiga 500 cases. We don't, as long as we can satisfy contributors and backers. Yeah. So.
Got you. So just time frame wise, SW3 Pro, thank you for the follow, and you have a great question. So you said the production is going to start up by end of 2020 of the keycaps, the final production. He's asking, will there be? Can you confirm that we'll have the caps in hand in 2020, or is that just production starting in 2020?
No, that's what I've said. As long as we have the keys being manufactured, and we can have them, we can have the merchandise in stock somewhere once the manufacturing processes has ended, then we can do whatever we want. We know that we need a month's sea freight for the merchandise to go from China to our warehouse in UK, and then we start dispatch. So that's not really a big issue. The biggest issue we have right now is to have these keycaps being produced. That's what we're looking for.
Once the production starts, so let's say the production starts in November, December, how long does the production take?
So since we reduced the colors, you have to understand that each color requires at least 1 week to be changed, because molds need to be taken down, cleaned, put it back again, and setup has to be put again, and there is a small test run to be made again to make sure that everything is going on. That's why it takes 1 week. So you imagine that with 12 colors, that's 12 weeks. And our manufacturers, because of COVID-19 impacts, they do not have all their production lines available for this kind of production processes. So we had to simplify. Mm-hmm. It's not only us; they also have other customers that need to reduce whatever they had to reduce to make the process to be done. So right now, regarding the amount of sets that we need to manufacture, production should take between a month and a half to 2 months and a half, depending, if we get our keycaps in January, end of January, I mean the stock, right? The merchandise ready to be shipped, packed. Mm-hmm. If you guys are willing to look on our Facebook page, we have photos about how it looks when merchandise is packed. Yeah. Then after that, we need one month sea freight. Then we can dispatch to backers, and there we go. But we have to have these keycaps out of the factory. Yeah.
Got you. So we're looking at like an early to mid 2021 for folks to start receiving the keycaps, like realistically. But by the time they're produced and then shipped, like 1 month shipping. Okay, understood. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Thanks for that information, Phil. So at least we can have some expectations. You're not gonna have them for Christmas.
I understand that this answer that I give you are not as precise that you guys are waiting for, it's simply because I can't. I don't have any precise date. I don't have any precise elements to share right now. I'm in the same position. I mean, I really would like to have those keycaps being out 6-8 months ago, last year. I can't. And we are totally bound to our partners, and we are not the only one. I mean, we just in the flow. So, but we'll have these keycaps done. You can believe me.
Phil's guaranteeing they'll be done. It's going to take a little bit longer, but they're going to get to you. So Pred Zeta is asking, are the molds secured? I guess he's asking maybe the rights. Are they owned by A1200.net?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you guys own the molds. And that actually, some people have asked me this question. I mean, this is a big question, and Amiga Live is asking about it too. Like, a lot of people see my 1200 CD32 color 1200 case, and they're like, I want one. I'm like, yeah, I know you do, because it's awesome. And they're like, how do I get one? I'm like, I don't think you can, actually, because that was basically the way you explained it last time you were on. You said that when someone backed you, whether it's on Kickstarter or Indiegogo, you're actually not purchasing the case or the keycaps. You're funding the production of the molds. So a lot of folks are saying is, once the molds are made, are these cases and keycaps going to be available in Amiga stores for people to buy? Like on demand. If let's say someone says, oh man, I just watched Bill's stream and I like his CD32 case. I would love to CD32 colored case. I would like to buy one. Like, is this going to be an option available for people?
So that's a very simple question, complicated answer. First thing first, when we do our crowdfunding campaigns, in fact, you do not buy any case and you do not buy any keycaps. Those are not sales. You do not buy stuff. Technically, what you guys are doing is that you are supporting our team so that we can manufacture the tools. And when we use this word tools or tooling, it doesn't only refer to molds. It refers to all the tools that are necessary. For instance, for the keycaps, we have a printing panel. So you remember, Bill, you got your keycaps, your CD32 keycaps on a plastic panel, right?
Yeah, very nice.
So this plastic panel, that's another mold. That's an additional mold, right? And people do not really realize this, and all of that are tools. For the labels, for each language layout, we have a printing panel. Yes, this one, correct. So for each language layout, for instance, we have a printing panel for the pad printer to take the labels on, right? So for each language layout, we have one. For the keycaps, we have 6 different molds. I mean, the huge ones. So we have 6 molds plus 2 small molds for the plastic parts, the small plastic parts that we use for the space bars, for instance, or the return keys, shift keys, and stuff. So those, we manufacture those as well. Those are manufactured as well.
Excellent.
So, and for the Amiga 1200 cases, is the same, but we have way less molds. Amiga 1200 cases, we have 3 molds, and for the Amiga 500 cases, we have 3 molds as well. Because we have the tank mass shell coming in as well for that. So we do own all these tools. They are our tools. We own them. That's very important because it allows us to run extra additional production runs later on. And this is the reason why Amiga Store, for instance, or RetroKit in Australia, have been able to distribute those cases because we were able to work with them to manufacture additional products, additional cases. Yes. However, one question that some backers might have also is, yeah, but why these cases are still expensive even after you've financed the tools and the molds? So that's a very legitimate question, and it's very easy to answer, in fact. When after a campaign, we need to manufacture, usually it's around 1,000 cases, and we have a special deal with our partners. So because we've just ordered molds from them, and so basically the cases doesn't cost us that much at all. But when we have an additional run, then setup cost kicks in. And so basically, that's what happening. Yes, but all the toolings we own all the tools, and hopefully we'll be able to post some photos soon. If I remember well, we have around 16 metric tons of steel of tools, 16 metric tons, something like that.
Sounds like a lot. I'm not a math guy, but that sounds like a lot. Wow. Okay. So, but so to just so I can wrap my head around it. So there will be a day after these initial backers receive their keycaps and their cases. There will be a time when Amiga users can go to a store, an online store, and purchase a case and keycaps.
For the Amiga 500 cases and for the keycaps, we do not know yet.
Okay.
The issue is they will be available. Yes, from who we're still working on.
Okay.
We might actually certainly make those available from ourselves indirect. I will be honest here. I personally, Marcel knows that, all the team knows that. There were an event last year that I not really lived that event well. I will not say any names or anything, but the Amiga how to say, the Amiga ecosystem, when we're talking about distributors, some are not really blending in the interests of Amigans. Some are willing to, in French, we would say tirer la couverture à soi. If there are French people in the audience, they understand what I'm just said. Some people are willing to take the cover them, and I don't agree with that at all. So we are trying to find a way to bring these products to the audience by ourselves, and we still have a couple distributors that are very great people. I just shared their shops names just before, and we are definitely looking to work with them. But right now, for Amiga 500 cases and keycaps, we might actually distribute them. And for Australia, they might be available directly from Australia, because Australia is far, right? Australia, New Zealand is far from Europe, so shipping fees, that's a complicated matter as well.
Got you. So the plan is to have them available. It's just we're not sure who they're going to be available from yet.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. And I imagine it's challenging because you offer a lot of different colors and a lot of different special editions. I imagine they're not all going to be available on demand, because you're going to be doing a big run of things. It doesn't make sense that you're going to be able to print them on demand. So are you going to have just certain colors available in these stores? Is it going to be an even more limited amount?
So what we plan to do is that, since we will be able to negotiate, we've been able to negotiate a production timeline for the end of the year, right? For the keycaps, for instance. Mm-hmm. We're just going to manufacture more so that we can provide additional sets, to all of those who were not able to participate to the campaigns. And we got backers once more right now, but we just don't want to open sales, because there is no way we're going to open sales without delivering anything first. Even we already delivered 80% of those first backers. We want to deliver them and then
move on.
Everybody can actually jump in. So we'll manufacture more. Yes.
That makes sense. So you're going to manufacture more. Are you going to manufacture more of every color, or just the most popular ones?
Yes, because it's an advantage. Because, like I said before, every color needs one week of setup, and that's huge costs. So we're going to manufacture additional keycap sets from within the reduced color sets that we have now. Yes. But to give you a straight example, if you want to get red keycaps, by early next year, yes, we'll have additional red keycaps available. Yes.
Got you. Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks, Phil. Appreciate that. Now, Phil, when I did a little video about putting together my Dream 1200, it's still in the works. I'm still I just got like a new GoTech drive. I'm gonna put in. I got the Warp 1260 on its way, hopefully soon. But originally I had a floppy disk drive in this Amiga 1200, and I changed all the keycaps. It's looking sweet. Changed the case. It's awesome. But then I noticed the batch that I got did have a button for the floppy drive. It had a gray button for the floppy drive, but it didn't fit on the floppy drive I had in the 1200 at the time. Like SW3 Pro is asking if you can provide a little more information about the status of floppy drive eject buttons.
Yeah. So let me be straight with that. There is an history about this. When we decided to do the Amiga 1200 cases, I've sent 2 units to our PM. Right, a PM is a production manager. Mm-hmm. So I've sent 2 units to our PM. You know, I had several Amiga 1200, so I've shipped 2 of them. And then everything was great, you know. Everything is great in the best world, you know. So I shipped over, and the PM said, "Okay, fantastic. Okay." Then he took 1 and shipped 1 to the engineers in China. So we worked on the design, and we all worked on the same designs, and those same designs were those 2 units that I've sent out. It seems that for any reason that the drives that were sitting in those 2 units were some kind of special drives or special series or whatever. We know Commodore or Amiga Technologies did sometimes some strange things. I'm not sure it comes from them, but the result or the reason why when you get an Amiga 1200 cases made by us and the floppy button doesn't fit your drive comes from this. And we don't really know exactly the reason why. So that's the reason. That's the main reason why, at the end of the Amiga 1200 campaign, I've decided to, as a thank you to all backers, to actually fund myself additional floppy buttons. That's additional molds. So 2 additional floppy buttons plus enamel, you know, like the case badges that you have. Mm-hmm. So all Amiga 1200 backers from the Kickstarter campaign, the first campaign we made, are going to get those badges and those new floppy buttons. Badges are made. Floppy buttons, I'm almost done. Since I'm funding all of those myself, you might think, what is it, just 1 floppy button you're taking? What did you do, Phil? You take 3 years to manufacture a floppy button? What the hell? Yes, but this is molds again. And I need to manufacture 6,000 floppy buttons. So, wow. Yeah, some of them should have been done earlier this year also, and I'm waiting now. Yeah.
So you're working on it now. How many? I have no idea when it comes to floppy drives. What are the chances of my floppy drive being the correct one for the buttons that you're going to supply? Like, is there like 10 different types of floppy drives, or just the ones that they happen to have the first time were some obscure ones, or?
For the 1200, I came to understand that there are 3 different floppy buttons. 2 are very common. The third one is the one that obviously we had in the cases that we've sent out for whatever reason. And I'm not really sure about that. So this one was made. This is the one everybody had. And then there are 2 additional floppy buttons. So one is going to be finalized soon. Second one, hopefully, as well. And all the cases labels as well. So there is 50% chance that the floppy button you're going to get going to fit your drive. Yeah.
Got you, because you're producing 2 different types, and there's 3 different types of drives.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
Got it.
We already the one you had with the case. There is the additional one that I'm going to ship hopefully by early next year, if everything's okay, with the case badges as well. I'm doing all this myself, even the envelope fitting and everything. I'm doing everything myself. And then there is the third floppy buttons. Hopefully I'll be able to make it, because I just finalized the molds for the third one. I haven't been able to finalize the funding for those floppy buttons yet, but it's it's going well.
So you plan on covering all 3 of the drives. For
Yeah,
now you have 2 of them covered, and you hope to get the
yeah.
funding for the 3rd one. Okay, got it.
That's the purpose that I made records for the 1200 case campaign way back. Yeah, it just takes time.
Sure, exactly. Okay, thanks for that info, guys. Appreciate it. Is there any info on the Amiga 500 Tank Mouse production timeline?
So Amiga 500 case. So still again, yeah, of course we were stuck. Our PM actually got the CNC prototype by November. December, January, we were supposed to get some updates. We had some, not all of them, but then suddenly the tank mouse shell didn't came with the CNC prototype. Still, we don't have it yet, so we're still waiting for the tank mouse shell CNC prototype. However, the CNC Amiga 500 case prototype, all the fitting tests are currently being done right now. They might be finished. I'm waiting for a report or something. There are some discrepancies. There are some minor. I just got feedback last Friday, a very small email, and I'm going to know more by this Monday. But we might actually get. We might need to do a second prototype just to level out those minor discrepancies. For instance. You remember this right side trapdoor that we've made?
Mm-hmm.
There is no issue here. It looks awesome. I'm just super excited, about this right side trapdoor. The rear side is very nice as well. The only issue that we have is with the mounting points for the Raspberry Pi and for the Vampire Apollo board, yes. Standalone, that we need to align just one mount that is slightly misaligned. We need to align this one. And on the back of the case, as you remember, the Amiga 1200 case has this metal shreds for screws, right?
Sure. Those brass inserts, yep.
We're doing the same for the 1200, for the 500, of course. And there is, on the back, 2 columns that are slightly too long, and then the case doesn't close. It closed, but it's not elegant. Yeah, that's the word. So we might need actually. I want the case to be perfect. So yeah, it's a huge piece of plastic. So this case is going to be awesome. We have a new rear RG45 connector in the back. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Yeah.
Cool. So as far as the tank mouse goes, is the tank mouse going to come? If you ordered a 500 case with the tank mouse, are they going to come together, or the case is going to come first and then tank mouse later?
So for all backers, yes, for all contributors, when you guys are going to get your case, you're going to get a tank mouse shell additionally for each case. If you pledge for 2 cases, then you'll get 2 tank mouse shells.
And do they come at the same time? Is the timeline the same for both? Do they come together?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Awesome.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks so much for answering the question, guys. So we got a lot of good questions here. Is there going to be an opening? Kay and Dan is asking.
Sorry, regarding timeline, I didn't answer that. As soon as we get the prototype done, mold tooling takes a month and a half, and then we go to production. So we'll have 500 cases at the end of the year. Yeah.
Okay. So
production will be done, yeah.
So production on the 500 cases will be done at the end of the year, or people have them in the hand? The production will be done at the end of the year, and then they'll be shipped, and then...
Hopefully we'll be able to ship for December, hopefully. If not, it will be January or February, but before Chinese New Year, that's for sure. Yes, production will be done, and cases will be out, yes.
Gotcha, and with the tank mouse as well?
And of course, absolutely.
Okay. So we're looking at an early 2022 for the Amiga 500 cases?
2022.
What's that? 2022, right?
Yes. No. 2021 January.
We're talking this coming January.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great.
Amiga, a big shell is... Amiga 500 case, even with our additions, is way more easier to do than Keycaps. That's... I don't know how to compare, but I've read on a German forum that some people said, hey, look about the Spectrum Next. they were able to manufacture a small computer faster than you were able to manufacture keycaps or cases. I say yes, the Spectrum Next is a third in size of the case, and the case itself for the Spectrum Next is very easy. Keycaps, the keycap they have is there is only one model, right? Multiplied so many, and the issue is that their projects is about like, I think almost 10 times ours in terms of funding.
Size wise, yeah.
We're just not talking about the same thing. We just don't want to lose our backers' funds. So we are very cautious manufacturing cases or keycaps. Cases, you saw the Amiga 1200 case it's a very large piece of plastic, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy. It's really not easy. Again, PCB electronics. You make a mistake, you forget you forget something on your PCB. You just do it again. Cost you $10. We forget something on the case. The molds are done. It's $100,000. So yeah, and then I'm sweating, and Marcel bash me, and
Probably. Oh, by the way, there is a question also about the color of the tank mouse shell. If you can custom pick them, the way it is done now is that when you back, say for instance, a red case, that the shell from the mouse is going to be red as well. We have been talking about overproducing extra units, but obviously those will be the same as well. So if you have a red case, you would have a red shell, but it doesn't stop us to actually make more shells in the future, so that people can, order a original 500 color shell for their standard 500, or actually just go black or translucent.
Got it. Thank you, Marcel. Is there an opening to back the project again before the release, like to Candy is asking, or is that it? Everyone who's in is in right now, and then they're gonna have to wait until after.
At the moment, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. At the moment, we just want to make sure that everybody who backed this and has been waiting so long are actually going to get their pledges, because if we open up now for other people, I think it would set a wrong tone. Like, oh, they're opening again, but I haven't gotten mine yet, which is not really what we want. But definitely, it's not going to stop here. And once we get everything out, and hopefully 2020 is over soon.
Yeah, tell me about it.
For many reasons.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, this year has been a real, joke. But it's really impacting us in our production, and it's not great.
Yeah.
But so just to come back to another question, one of your guests or your followers in the stream chat asked if we are going to produce the CD32 case again. It's a discussion I've had with Phil for many moons. I personally would love to, because I think it's one of the nicest ones. But we also made a promise. When we made that case, we said it was a limited run. So we're kind of in a predicament here. Do we want to create more and maybe tick off those people that actually felt they had something really exclusive? Or do we say, for the greater good, let's make more? I think the debate is still a bit ongoing, but also in order to make them again, we would need to do, Phil, you have to fill me in here, no pun intended. But we need to do at least 500 units then. Is that right? Minimum order quantity? Yeah.
Exactly.
So that would mean that we would need at least 500 people that would want that. I don't see that happening. Maybe I'm too negative about it. I don't know. But yeah, it's a bit of
Yeah, I think no, it's very commendable, you guys, to think about that. Considering that was a limited release. I don't know how to handle that one. That's a tricky one. But the bigger issue, I think, is the quantity. That will once that's the bigger issue.
Yeah.
Me personally, I mean, I'm a CD32 color case owner. I wouldn't mind. If it makes people happy, then get it to them. You know what I mean? That's my. That's my. But I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not putting in a vote here.
I mean, everybody could have their very own special color, sending us RGB codes, and we could make one case of each, but the price of that case would be crazy.
Right, of course, that's insane.
Actually, you've done the math on that, Phil. Can you share?
Yeah, I mean, a case would one case would cost something around between $3,000 to $5,000
without the keycaps.
With just the case, yes.
Wow. Yeah, that's you could buy a lot of Amigas for that. Well, although the numbers getting less. The purple Hazemaker said he's having a little bit of problem with the website. He clicked on the RMI and can't find where to change the keycap colors. He had the Lucash Special Edition keycaps.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just started right now to send emails only to backers who have standard colors that have been reduced. So in the coming week, we're going to send out emails to all those backers who have special editions that need to be shifted, because we need to do this manually. We cannot. RMI is not designed for this kind of operations. So we're going to make this manually, and we're going to contact each and every one of you guys who have special editions. And then we're going to exchange a couple emails together. You're going to tell us what you want, and we're going to manually change this into RMI, and then you will see it on your side. Yeah.
Gotcha. So he's not doing anything incorrect. It's just the status of it right now. Okay.
No, you did everything perfect, but
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Pred Seda is asking, are the molds universal for the injection method? He's meaning, like, can they be used with other machine or manufacturers?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But there is a catch here.
Okay.
There are. I mean, actually, you can adapt. You can molds by themselves are mounted or encapsulated. I don't remember the technical term they use to say, but molds are encased into some kind of frame, and this frame is mounted into the press, right? So we could transport molds from one manufacturer to the other. The catch is, first we need to find another manufacturer who is agreed to work with us at the same price, at the same cost. That's the first catch. The second catch is we are not talking about a box of tools, and you took the molds, in your pocket, and then you go to another manufacturer. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about molds. The smallest molds that we have is for the Amiga 1200 trapdoor. That's 700 kg, just for that. The top shell molds or the bottom shell molds, and for the Amiga 500 it will be the same. We're talking about 2.5 tons, and for the Amiga 500 almost 3 tons for each mold. So this would incur costs about removing from storage, because molds are put into storage. So manufacturers would bill us storage fees, movement fees, then we need to transport, etc., etc., etc. So this question is a very clever question. It's a very legitimate question, and we could have done that, but then this would have incurred additional costs. How do we cover that? We can't. And right now, because of this COVID-19 pandemic, we don't know which manufacturer we can work with. So
understood. Okay, so the possibility is there, but it's not so easy.
Yeah, but also, we are quite happy with the people that we are working with now. I mean, exactly. The whole COVID-19, it's not, because of them, although maybe some people, want to blame anything Chinese right now, and I get that. but it's not down to them. Our experience with them has been, top notch. It's just unfortunate now. So yeah.
Gotcha. So you have no reason to want to change because you're happy with their services as of now.
Exactly. It is a very good, solid experience. So yeah, there's no reason.
Brilliant.
In fact, some of them have bought Amiga hardware because of us in China.
You inspired them, huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. They're like, look at these cases for this mysterious computer. We actually want to fill it with something. That's pretty cool.
They never saw those computers. They never saw them.
Yeah, Amiga did not have a presence in Asia. But there's lots of good questions I want to get to here, guys. The HC Torop is saying that since the warehouse is in the United Kingdom, with Brexit on January 1st, are there going to be additional custom duties to pay in the? He said UE, but I think he means EU.
Okay, so about customs, regarding shipping, there is two things. Custom first, and because UK is not within Europe anymore, there is nothing we can do about that. But the thing is, each of our parcel is sent out with a value of 20 euros. So depending the country where you live in, usually 20 euros it's okay-ish, I think. If I remember well, Marcel, tell me if I'm right, but I think the only countries that we had feedback from that had to pay custom fees were Sweden, something like I guess.
I think Sweden and Norway was the ones that.
Sweden or Norway, well, yes.
Yeah.
But other than that, we haven't heard of any contributors who had to pay additional fees at custom. But again, if their own country custom services decide to apply new fees, there is no way we can know that.
The side of your hands, yeah. So it's going to be a little bit different for everyone depending on the country.
Yeah.
And so you said the value is at 20, so they would tax 20 euro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So hopefully it wouldn't be a substantial number in that case.
Yeah. We have to declare a value. It is forbidden to send a parcel without any value.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
Having lived in Scandinavia myself, I know that that the taxes there are quite steep or high. So the taxes on 20 euros could already be higher than what we are normally used to. But before we ship out this one, we'll definitely look at the fine print and see what that threshold is and see what we can do there.
Cool. Lots of good. This is a great question to kind of wrap things up with, but there's still a lot more. But I'll ask you now anyway. Predstate is asking, with all the unexpected issues that you guys have incurred, like would you do this again? Yes.
Actually, there is a good thing with this COVID stuff that we went through. There are a couple other projects that we started already, like the mechanical keyboard that has been suspended like everything else, since then. So we're going to have our second prototype for the mechanical keyboard. I just can't wait. Marcel has it somewhere.
It's actually with Paul right now.
With Paul, yeah. We're going to have a second prototype. You have to understand that regarding the mechanical keyboard, we are the only one in the world manufacturing a mechanical keyboard for Amiga with Mitsumi hybrid mechanical switches. No one does that. And this is only for Amigans. There are, I'm not saying there aren't other mechanical switches. There are Cherry MX. That's the number one well-known manufacturer for Cherry MXs, for mechanical switches, right? And they have many variants, many versions of it. But who's manufacturing? Who has Mitsumi hybrid mechanical switches? No one. We do, and those switches are our own. So the second prototype of the mechanical keyboard that we're going to have hopefully soon. Yes, you guys are going to witness that, because this mechanical keyboard will be compatible with all Mitsumi keycaps being manufactured by Commodore or ESCOM or Amiga Technologies back in the days. So these are compatible with regular keycaps here.
Yeah, I'm very excited for new Amiga keyboards. I think it's an important piece of the puzzle. But like you guys were mentioning before, like you don't want to take on any new orders for cases and keycaps until you get all this sorted. I imagine you're not going to start producing the keyboards until after the cases and keycaps are all sorted.
Actually, the keyboard might appear. Okay, you have to understand that plastic industry is very lengthy process, complicated, and we are like sweating every time we have to give our green lights. We are a bit worried of something might go wrong, but our suppressors are waiting, so we need to go further with that. But for the mechanical keyboard, you have to understand that from the design to the first prototype, 4 months. 4 months. And the next prototype that we're going to have will only take 2 months, and the next prototype is 99% will be identical to the final product. So for a full mechanical keyboard without keycaps, but when I'm talking about it's a full replacement product, so that's very fast compared to plastic industry, right? And like I said, it's not this COVID-19 lost time that we had. End of last year and early this year, we started another project, and we were willing to actually. We are going to introduce you with a prototype of another case, in fact, that we've been working on, and the prototype will be ready when we start deliver Amiga 500 cases, I guess.
Cool. So yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty good timeline. So at least there'll be products being delivered, and then you're starting the keyboards. That will give people a lot of confidence, Because I want the keyboard bad. I'm so excited. That's like one of the missing pieces for me. This is everyone's really appreciating you guys answering all the questions. Gene versus 80 and Bob Retro Gamer, thank you for the follows, and Lady A, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. If you're just joining the stream, we are chatting with the team from A1200.net. They are the creators of replacement Commodore Amiga 1200 and 500 cases, as well as keycaps, and they have some recent news to deliver to the community based on the situation with COVID-19 and delivery times, and they're talking about the future. So if you have any questions for these guys, they're awesome. They're happy to answer any of your questions. I'm glad everyone is getting through the questions. I appreciate everyone's questions and patience very, very much. Let's see what else we got going there. Yeah, Milo's saying you guys could do a vote of people who own the CD32 case to see, if it's cool with them. Maybe that's an option. I think it's cool. Like, I don't mind. If it makes more people in the community happy, I'm happy. Like, I got my 32 case, I'm happy. Like, I don't want to deny someone their CD32 color case. I'm like, if they want it, but I understand you did sell it as like an exclusive, so that makes sense too.
I really want to make them. They're really one of the nicest out there. But yeah, maybe we can do that. Maybe take a vote. But then again, we would need a minimum order quantity. So we would need to see with the manufacturer if we can somehow hack out a deal that we can do less than 500, because that is a very high number. Just to jump in, I was reading the comments. I think we still have some homework on the shipping to the Scandinavian countries. Apparently it is down to the actual purchase cost. So I don't know what we can do there. And I understand also those people that said, okay, when we actually back this, the UK was still part of the EU, and now when it gets shipped, we would be subject to some kind of taxes. Again, we understand that. We're definitely going to look into this and see what we can do to just either, make some changes or compensate or whatever is possible, because we do want to make sure that everybody in the end is happy. It is virtually impossible to get 100% happiness rate here, but if we can get 99, then that would be for my feeling good. So yeah, I also saw one question about announcing an Amiga 600 case. Let's put it this way: we're looking at it, for sure.
Excellent. Yeah, I mean, the more cases, the merrier. I need a new front plate for my Amiga 4000. Just putting that out there too. So for example, guys, like Ruprin, like some people are a little bit frustrated. They might just be joining the stream now. They're like, man, I've been waiting, almost 3 years for my keycaps. Do you want to just give a little recap of the timeline one more time, when they can expect their keycaps? Because I know some people are just joining now who weren't here at the beginning when we talked about that.
Absolutely. Right now, to be very straightforward, we are right now conducting the reduction of colors so that we can tell to our manufacturer, okay, we have less colors to manufacture. When can we have our production slot? This production slot timing hasn't been set yet. But we had pretty much good assurance that this will happen before the end of 2020. It will not happen 2021. This is what we're fighting for right now. Because, like I said, we want those keycaps out. And this is the reason why we had to make this pretty difficult choice to actually reduce colors, so that production time takes less time, and so that our manufacturer will actually agree to go ahead with that, right? So because they have a reduced number lines, they have less lines to produce these kind of products, and there is a queue of other customers waiting, and some of them are manufacturing into tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands items, and we come with 2,500 products. Of course, you backers, you supported the campaign, and we were waiting these production slots for quite some time. So why the manufacturer would tell, okay, now you guys, you need to wait? The reason is pretty much simple. They've suffered a lot because of the COVID-19, and themselves are looking for solutions. So we need to adapt. That's the thing. We need to adapt, and that's what we're doing anyway. We are going to adapt, and we're going to get our keycaps. So yes, by end of the year, we have our production slot, and that's the most important part, because once we have the keys, the merchandise is ready, then we can manage logistic, sea freight, packing, shipping to backers. We can manage that. We can do. That's in your hand, in our hands. When the merchandise is within our grasp, in our hands, in our warehouse, we can give you guys precise days. But as long as we do not have the merchandise being produced, that's difficult. This is the reason why we can tell you guys, like, okay, 27 September. No, we can't say that.
Right.
We can't.
Right. So yeah, so it's going to go into production by the end of the year. But then once it's in production, because you have 7 different colors, each color is going to take at least a week. So we're looking at like 10 weeks of production, maybe. I'm just padding it a little bit. Right. And then it's going to take a month to get shipped from China to the UK. So, I mean, just realistically, just to set the expectations, like realistic, they won't have the caps by the end of 2020. We're looking at like a late spring, early summer 2021 for the caps.
Oh, wait, before summer.
Before summer, okay.
Don't say summer.
Okay. No, sorry, pal. I don't want to get you in trouble there. Whenever like for example, like if I think I'm gonna be home at 5 o'clock, I'll tell my lovely wife I'll be home at 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? Because if I come home at like, if I tell her 5 o'clock and I'm at home at 4:58, I'm a hero. But if I'm at home 5:02, then I'm in the doghouse. So I was trying to pad it for you guys, so just to set expectations. So we're looking at like a spring people can have them in hands by spring. And then again, just to recap, the 500 cases, they'll be coming after the keycaps, or around that time. Or?
Oh no, the 500 cases are definitely coming this year, because we're going to get our second prototype. I think we're going for a second prototype just to fix a couple issues. You guys are going to see photos and videos, hopefully within the next 10 days, something like that. And then we're going for a second prototype because there is some minor adjustments. We just would like the prototype to be exactly the thing that we want, and then we'll go to mold tooling. Molds take a month and a half max. Then after that we have like 10 days. Molds. The press has to be set up. Then they will do a small run. test run again to see if everything is going okay with the production, and then mass production starts. When I say mass production, it's not really mass, but it's production
Right.
at least.
These are small. So 500 cases by the end of 2020.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Wow. So I'm gonna have my Scourge Undercon case here before the end for Christmas.
Yes. So I would regarding SO2 cases, I would say that you guys are going to get the cases and the perks that comes with the case. Should I say that, Marcel? I mean, even if the game is not out, you're going to ship out the cases because you can get the game electronically.
Sure.
Right? Yes, you can download the game. So we already have the floppy disks. We have everything. Marcel is responsible for the floppy disks. He's the floppy disks guy. And yes,
wow,
those they are. Yes,
that's cool. You know, there was a good discussion in my Discord recently about floppy disks. Is anyone actually making new floppy disks, or is it all new old stock?
I've been
It's old
thinking.
stock. At the current, it's all old stock. And you know, frankly, I think with the GoTech drive out there, people are sort of seeing, you know, it makes sense. Obviously, we want that rattling noise and, you know, that feeling of inserting a floppy. That is just, you know, the icing. But unfortunately, these drives also die, and I guess GoTech is the way to bypass a lot of issues.
Yeah, it's cool though. I mean, you can always just give us a floppy with a label on it, you know, and then if you give us an ADF file, you know, or they give us the ADF file, you can easily make a floppy from the ADF files, no problem. So that's cool. Exciting. Yeah, and I think it's a good idea to get the cases out there even if the game's not ready, because that's just another variable. Like, who knows when the game will be ready, and you know, you don't want to rush those guys. The game looks amazing. You want them to get it right. Captain John Archer is saying, thanks for clarifying all the stuff. He knows it's really hard to wait more than 3 years for the product. He can't understand why some people are upset, because you and Marcel and your team have been open and transparent. Keep on rocking, Phil and team. You're doing great stuff, and I'll happily wait for my CD32 case. Now, that's a good question, because I know some people have ordered the CD32 case. Oh, what, you even got the labels? That is so cool. Oh, I'm so excited. Maybe they'll come out with a demo. You know, maybe they'll have like a 1-level demo or something we could put on the disc in the meantime. So some folks haven't gotten their CD32 case yet, and is that what's the reason for that?
Okay, so some people didn't get their CD32 cases because the CD32 cases was bundled. On RMI, you have a parcel number 1, parcel number 2. If you have your CD32 case in the same parcel with keycaps that had orange keys, we did not ship because it was only one parcel, right? So right now, RMI is ready, at least because Paul and we were working on RMI until recently. I mean, even today, I pushed a new version today. So we'll be able to actually ship your cases. So we'll split your parcel. We will take out the CD32 case so that we'll be able to ship out the CD32 case towards you. And please check your email. We're going to mail you about this if you are interested in. This will obviously leverage some additional shipping costs because I'm sorry, we can't cover that. That's not really possible, in fact. But if you're interested, we can do it. If you just still want to wait, no worries. Just don't answer the email, and we'll dispatch the case when the keycaps are there as well.
Got you. So not all of the CD32 cases are in your possession yet. That's the reason for they haven't gotten them.
Yeah, absolutely. All CD32. That's the thing. All CD32 cases are at the warehouse since last year.
They're at your warehouse.
Yes.
Okay, and what's the reason why not all of them have been shipped?
The reason they're not being shipped is because contributors had only, for instance, one parcel, and one parcel this parcel had the CD32 case with a set of keycaps that we didn't manufacture yet. For instance, a set of keycaps with red colors. So this locks down the parcel.
So the case, okay, got it. So the case is manufactured, but the keycaps are not.
Correct.
Okay, I understand. But some of them were manufactured. Is this so? Like the keycaps that I have here, the CD32 color keycaps I have here, those are.
When we dispatched, yes, you're right. When we dispatched last January, February 2019, we did dispatch a lot of CD32 cases with CD32 keycaps, or regular keycap sets. If someone supported solid CD32 cases plus an regular A1200 team keycap sets in UK language, for instance, yes, we were able to ship that. That's why you can actually see CD32 cases on Facebook.
Right. Yeah. 'Cause I've seen lots of other people with them. So folks who didn't get it may have ordered the CD32 case, but not with the CD32 keycaps.
Correct.
Oh, interesting. That makes sense. Because it didn't click to me that like why you would order different colored keycaps than the CD32 color.
Keycaps as well, but maybe in Finnish language, the language layout is different, or Spanish, Italian, and we didn't manufacture Spanish, Italian yet.
Got you. But that's coming.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. The Retro Bench has got a great question. With all the Amiga trademarks legal stuff going on, are you guys in the clear for the Amiga logo? And who actually owns the case designs, the rights to the case designs?
Okay, first thing first, case designs, no one owns the case designs. So, that's a very good question. And thank you so much for asking this, because there is a lot. I'm not sure I should say that, but I don't care. I will say. Marcel knows that's my favorite sentence. I don't care. There are so many, how to say in English, shenanigans or whatever.
Shenanigans, yeah.
I mean, come on, guys. Okay, someone wakes up in the morning and decides, oh, I'm going to trademark A600. What is A600? Is a new vaccine? Is a new cap? What is A600? It's one letter, one number, and two zeros. The conventional way to register a trademark, you should not be able to register this kind of trademarks. But someone had luck. So this person's luck is going to change very soon, I guess. Anyway, the thing is, regarding our usage of the Amiga brand, we don't really use the Amiga logo or the Amiga brand. We are manufacturing an Amiga 1200 or Amiga 500 replacement case, and there is the Amiga brand on top of it. So our operation is pretty straightforward. We are in contact with the Amiga trademark owner, and Marcel is our PR for the team, and we are in great contact with this guy. We have a license to manufacture these products. Yes, so that's not a big issue at all. While a lot of people outside are currently manufacturing, Commodore and Amiga mousepad or whatever without no documents, no whatever, we don't mind. It's okay. The only thing is that you measure, you are able to measure your success when someone's tried to actually copy from you, yes, or get something from you, yes, and something like that happened last year, and let's just say that no one should be able to register A1200, A500, A600, tank mouse, or whatever. Someone registered the design of the Amiga 500 case in UK. That person, they can do nothing. It's a plastic case. They can do nothing. So you can register a plastic design only if this design hasn't been manufactured or produced in the past. If it's something new, if it's something that never existed before, yes, you can. But if I remember, Amiga, that's made by Commodore, right? Like 30 years ago. So it's not new.
And also, I mean, does it make a difference? I'm not a lawyer, but your cases really aren't the same as the originals. You know, like they have the brass inserts, they have different signatures inside, so they're not really the same.
Yeah, and about those signatures, before someone is going to say anything, we have the authorizations and signed documents from those people. And thanks to Marcel for that. We've been in agreement with all those persons to add their signatures into the cases. Yeah, and I'm very proud that we had this. I wasn't able to meet him before he passed away, but Dave Needle, we have these signatures, and that's absolutely amazing. The guy is amazing, and I just never had the chance. Marcel knew him. You knew him, yeah. I never had the chance to meet the person. You know, I'm just so glad we were able to provide one last remembrance, about his achievements. I'm just so proud.
Yeah, there it is. There he is. Super Dave, right? That's so cool. Yeah,
there is a story behind this. Yeah.
You can tell a story. I've heard just from I never had the opportunity to meet him. I didn't make it to Amiga 30. I'm really sad, but I've heard nothing but like glowing reviews of Dave and how nice he was. And I saw the extended interview, the Viva Amiga extended interview with him, and he seemed like a real genuine, just great person. So that's really sad. What's the story there, Marcel?
Well, I had the the opportunity to meet him during the 30th Amiga event in the US, and he immediately agreed. Oh, you want to have my signature? Oh, it's going to be in some new case product, Amiga. Yes. So it was like instantly, go time. But the story behind that painting, it's a painting I made. Actually, an artist made that for the actual memorial service. And I have another copy made of that for RJ, because RJ told me the story that Dave actually said that he has superpowers, and that he actually comes from another planet. So, but he cannot show the superpowers to anyone, because if he shows his superpowers, he'd have to kill you. So he also added that he wouldn't die because he's a superhero. He would actually just go back to his own planet again. So that's why that painting is.
Oh, that's beautiful. So yeah, so he's back on his planet now, and he's certainly not like we're talking about him right now. So his spirit clearly lives on. Absolutely. So it's beautiful. And my gosh, Pred Seda, I'm very, very sorry to hear about your friend. That's terrible news. Wow. Yeah. So just to get back to RetroBench's question. So like, for example, here on my CD32 case, it's got an Amiga logo, here, right above the delete and help key. And then it's got one here on the badge, the CD32 badge. So you guys have the rights to that. No problem.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Perfect.
There is also a bit of story behind that. If you remember well, we run a first campaign on Kickstarter without this logo, and the campaign folded. It didn't reach the goal, and that's pretty. The reason there are two reasons why the campaign didn't reach the goal, because it was only made on 30 days. It was only me and a friend. I didn't have the honor to know Marcel yet. So we ran this campaign on 30 days only in summer, August. And the reason why we did that in summer, August, only for 30 days, was merely just to understand what kind of audience we were looking at, because we knew that molds were incredibly expensive, right? And when we saw that we had potential, then after that, so many people said, yeah, but I didn't support the campaign because you guys do not have the Amiga brand on the case. So I said, of course, I understand that. To my surprise, at this moment, someone named Marcel contacted me, and 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 um, and then and Marcel told me, you know what, we can do this. I said, okay, awesome, great. And we were in touch with Bill McEwen, and Bill find the idea absolutely fantastic to make new cases. The reason there are two reasons why we decided to make new cases. The first one is mine, because I was so egoist. I wanted to make one. I wanted to buy a new case from my own 1200. My case was broken, and I couldn't find any. And on eBay, prices were a bit expensive already. And I said, and I couldn't find one. And then one of my friends told me, why don't you make one? Because you're an entrepreneur, you have contacts in Asia and stuff like that. I said, why not? And then second reason is that then we thought we could actually help Amigans to replace their cases, but not only, because how many Amiga 1200s are dying because their cases are broken, and we can't put them anywhere. Where are you going to put an Amiga 1200 motherboard? What, in a shoebox? So that's the thing. So and then Marcel reached out and we were able to get feedback from Amiga Bill. So this is Amiga Inc.
Bill
McEwen.
That's him.
Bill McEwen. Sorry. My apologies.
So many bills. So many bills. Yeah.
And then Bill McEwen found the idea absolutely fantastic, and he jumped in. He said, "Okay, let's do this." And we got the documents done in under a week, and off we went.
Oh, thanks for that backstory. That's really cool. Idealer, thank you so much for the follow. If there's any, guys, thank you so much for coming on today. This has been very insightful. If there's any other questions, or if I missed your question, I tried to read all the questions. But I am Silly Billy, so if I missed one of the questions, please feel free to ask the guys again. Recap is, the big story here is Amiga 500 cases by end of the year 2020, and we're looking at the keycaps by late winter, spring 2021. So that's really exciting news, guys. And I think the scaling back of the colors is disappointing, but the right decision to make, because we just definitely want to get these keycaps into the hands of the Amiga fans. Ruprim, I totally understand. I mean, I know that I would be frustrated too, Ruprim. Ruprim is like, man, I should have just ordered the Amiga, the English version keycap, so I would have had my case already. It's understandable. It's understandable. I'd be frustrated too.
Maybe just to add something, when we said that we are going to produce the keycaps, we also, or actually Phil just mentioned that we will overproduce, so we will make extra numbers. And I think Comatron just asked if why don't you open it up? It doesn't really make sense, because there's people that actually want to have more keycaps. Since we are overproducing extra sets, that should answer that as well.
Yeah, that's a really good point, because that's the other thing that a lot of people come to me with. They're like, oh, we love your case and we love your keycaps. We wish we could go into an Amiga store, virtually or in person. That'd be really nice, and purchase them. So so when you guys do the run of the keycaps, you are going to make extra ones. So every color that's being produced, which is 7 colors now by the graphic that I showed before, there'll be extras. So they will be available in we don't know exactly which shops yet, but it will be available. It will be available to be purchased.
So it's 7 colors of the base color. So black, white, translucent ones, and there's also 3 special sets.
That's perfect. Yeah, Edvin says you guys are awesome. Tenmark says exciting stuff these guys are doing. Edvin also says overproduce a lot, so we can buy it. I think there will be a demand, especially once they get out into the community.
Yeah, the reason why we have to overproduce is because we do not know when we'll be able to manufacture again.
Sure. No, yeah, make it now while you got your slot. And I think when you were telling your story before, I think that's to me that's one of the telltale one of the morals of the story is that you guys weren't professional case manufacturers. You guys are huge Amiga fans, and you want to do something great for the community. And there were certainly some learning, definitely some bumps in the road and a learning curve to producing these things. And I know you guys are doing your best, and I appreciate that very, very much. And at the end of the day, when folks finally get the product, it's a great product. I said in all my videos, like, I am blown away by the quality of this case. It's so much better than the original. So I appreciate you guys very, very much. Easy for me to say because I got mine right here, so it's easy for me to say. I understand some folks, like, if they ordered a different language and they don't have it, they'd be frustrated. I know, man. I would be too. Believe me, there's other things I've ordered that I haven't gotten yet. I'll just leave it at that. Not with these guys, with other people. So I've been patiently waiting too. I know it's frustrating. But yeah, if anyone else has any other questions, please let us know. Yeah, do the same with the cases. Comatron saying overproduce the cases as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's going the same way, exactly.
Perfect.
The frustration you see actually is that there's a lot of people that come back to the Amiga still at present, which is also down to the whole COVID-19 situation. People are working from home, or they're actually not working and they're just at home. And they start remembering, back in the days, oh, I used to have that computer, and they start researching. So they join these groups and they feel like, okay, I might want to get an Amiga again, because why not? And then they see this product, or our products, in this case, cases and keycaps. So obviously these people say, okay, I have this, yellow snow kind of 1200 here. But I would like to have a white one or a black one or, a red one. So obviously these people want to, buy into this as well, or pledge into this as well, because, you don't buy your pledge unless you buy it from a store. So we do get it. We do understand that there's people being, slightly ticked off, like, why the heck are you not, opening it up again? But again, as long as we cannot produce, there's no point of adding more people, because it just wouldn't make sense.
No, that's 100% the right call. I think that's a very wise decision and respectable decision. You just gotta, like, the folks who backed you, they were in the right place at the right time, and you need to deliver to them. And then once that happens, then you can move forward. Yeah, I think it's really smart. Yeah, and like Amiga Live is asking about the adding a Raspberry Pi or Mr. FPGA. These cases do have the mounting holes for Raspberry Pi and Mr. FPGA. Amiga Live. That's a video I'm working on too. Someday it'll come out. So
yes, the 1200 case, you can actually add a Raspberry Pi in it. Yes, because it has mounting locations. The Amiga 500 case, the CNC prototype photos that you're going to see, we not only have mounting locations, but we have mounting points for Raspberry Pi and Apollo Vampire standalone V4, and with metal shreds in it, so that when you put your screws, there is no worries to have about damaging the plastic itself. So that's metal shreds, and yes. So, but Mister, no, not for the Mister. So just for the Raspberry Pi or any board that has the same dimensions and the same mounting points than a Raspberry Pi or the Apollo Vampire standalone board. Yes.
Gotcha. So it'll have mounting parts for the Raspberry Pi and the Vampire, but not the Mister.
Yes,
it's actually not a big issue, because nowadays there's many people that have a 3D printer, so you could easily make some kind of an adaptation board.
Yeah, of course. I've seen people do amazing things, amazing mods. It's really incredible.
Like these back slots also.
The back plate is amazing. That's amazing. My dream is to have a one of your cases with a Pi in it and a new keyboard and a back that makes it really nice. So you could just plug the HDMI cable in, plug the power in. That would be a killer. That's a killer Amiga right there.
So the keyboard, maybe Phil, you can say something about that, because the keyboard is already the replacement one. It's going to be working with 500 and 1200, but yes. we also, well, actually, I'll let you explain, because you have all the nitty gritty details on that.
Yeah, so just before that, I just wanted to place a shout out to John Ertel, the amazing replacement Amiga 1200, Amiga 1200 motherboard that he does. I mean, it's awesome because we not only have new cases, new keyboards, but new motherboards. So of course, we still need to swap old Paula and old Denise over. But those ladies, they can swap over, so that's not a big deal. So yeah, new cases, new motherboard. That's crazy. Tell me which other computer has new motherboards from the 90s. I'm not really sure. None.
No, it's amazing.
So,
Yeah, the Amiga is he made some improvements on the board too, and I've got one. I don't have the chips for it because you do need to populate the board, but it makes a beautiful piece of artwork. and it's there if I need it someday. You know, it's nice to have if I need it. But it's just so cool. I mean, I'm always blown away by people making new hardware and new software and new cases for the Amiga here in 2020. It's just awesome.
I just wanted to show that to John Hurtel, Edu Alana. You know, those guys are awesome. You know.
John and Edu are incredible. Every day I fire up Twitter, Edu has got some kind of new crazy concoction that he's working on, and it's amazing. and John is producing amazing stuff.
I need to confess to everybody here, to your audience, Bill, that there are two Johns, not only one. Two John Hurtels, you know. One who works by day, the other one works by night.
Maybe he cloned himself. Well, maybe there's John Hurtel and there's Chucky, right? Chunky. Oh, that's funny.
Regarding the mechanical keyboard, Marcel is right. In fact, I'm so much used to these facts that I tend to forget it. But our new keyboard is going to be is actually already compatible with Amiga 500 and Amiga 1200 computers, because the top right part of the keyboard, picture an Amiga 1200 case and then picture an Amiga 500 case keyboard, sorry, an Amiga 1200 keyboard and an Amiga 500 keyboard. The main difference is that the Amiga 500 keyboard has its keyboard controller on the PCB that is on the top right, on the keyboard right, and with the LEDs, floppy power, and the LEDs for the Amiga 500. The Amiga 1200 controller is on the Amiga 1200 motherboard. So our keyboard, thanks Marcel.
Oh, is that it? Wait a minute. But is that an original one or is that a new one?
That's an original one from 1994.
Okay, great. Yeah, and you're pointing out to where the LEDs would be.
Yeah, that's going to be here then.
Yep.
Correct. So our new keyboard will not have this top right metal part, and the top right controller board for the Amiga 500 compatibility is removable. You can swap in, swap out this small board on our new mechanical keyboard. Should you decide to install the keyboard in a 1200, or should you decide to install the keyboard in a 500? So you'll be able to use the keyboard wherever you want. The keyboard will also be compatible with later on, not straightforward from the beginning, but later on with Amiga big boxes, because we're still working on the external shell for the keyboard. We are not sure exactly which direction, but we'll make it. It will be possible, yes. And we've developed our own firmware. So the keyboard firmware will be upgradable. You'll be able to flash the firmware when we come up with a new firmware to support whatever functions. Then you can flash it. To flash our keyboard, you'll have to use a PC for that. and our keyboard is also PC compatible. So you have a USB slot. Since you have a USB slot on the keyboard, our keyboard and our firmware, which now supports the BootP protocol. So you will be able to use our new keyboard on a Raspberry Pi, which already works, and on a Vampire V4 standalone board at the same time. Yeah, I mean, not at the same time, but you know what I mean.
Wow, that's awesome. Wait, and did you say there's USB as well?
Yes, USB. So you can use it on a PC.
Yeah, or you could use it. You know, if you put a Raspberry Pi in there, you could plug it right into the Raspberry Pi.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
Sweet, guys. That's so exciting. Oh man. Yeah. So like Fred said, basically you can almost build a new Amiga from scratch now, or if you want it, with all the new parts.
You can now, yeah.
Yeah. And if you I love the idea. I mean, I love the Vampire as well. The Vampire is a super cool device, and but I also think the Raspberry Pi is awesome because you can get into the Raspberry Pi for such an inexpensive price, and it does. I mean, it does a great job emulating the Amiga as well. So they have so many great options here. Let me see if what else. If anyone else has any other questions, please fire away. What's up, Amiga love? Kay Indiana says, it's so cool you guys are producing these and getting some new awesome cases and keys out to the fans and giving these amazing machines a new life. Amiga forever. I love it. Rupram is saying manufacturing all this stuff in China is going to be impossible to overproduce because there's going to be a big demand for these for sure. Comatron wants a case now. Nice. Oh yeah, Milo, get that order in for the Checkmate 1500. That's a wonderful case as well. That's a really cool product. Go get in. You don't want to miss out because I know a lot of folks tried to get in. They're regretting not getting in on the A1200 net campaign. So get it while it's hot. I think that's the theme. That's the theme these days because I didn't go to like Amiga 34 in Germany, and that's one of my big regrets. I'm like, oh, there's gonna be so many Amiga 35 events. I'm a little bit busy now. I'll just wait till next year, and next year never came. So, but when you have the opportunity to get something that you want, go for it. That's my that's my advice for the day. Okay, great. Let's just end here, guys, on a couple of bigger questions. Envin saying, will there be external case for the new keyboard?
Yes, at a later time. Yes, we just don't know yet. We're still talking about it. Honestly, because I love the Amiga 4000 external keyboard. I love his design, but let's be honest. It would be nice to have like some kind of new design, like modern design of an external shell. Since we want this external shell to be usable, to be in use for a 2000, 3000, 4000, and also PC. So yes, we'll have an external shell. We don't really know yet what kind of design, and the Amiga audience is so large. Everybody has an opinion about that, about design. So we're not really sure exactly what to do. But yes, there will be an external shell. Yes, of course.
I mean, one option would be to keep it very slimline, like this here. So you would just have the keys and then some tight fit. So that would be an option. I also saw one of the comments being, when does the campaign start for the keyboard? It won't, because we are looking at just producing those and direct retail them.
That's awesome. I totally understand the benefits of crowdfunding, but if you can just come direct to the community, I mean that's the ideal situation. It's a lot less complicated for them, and when the keyboards are in stock, you can buy them. That's pretty awesome.
Because with the crowdfunding, it was basically done because these molds are really, really expensive. So there was no other way unless I or Phil took an extra mortgage on, which is, that's a bit of a risk. I don't think my wife would appreciate that.
No.
So that's why we did crowdfunding. But in terms of making a keyboard, which is like ordering PCBs, if you know that you're going to make them and there's people that want them, you can make, a certain number, then get those shipped out, and you can make a second batch quite swiftly.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's very exciting, actually.
Crowdfunding campaign, like Marcel said, are mainly necessary when we have huge costs in tooling. That's when we need help. That's it.
And will there be a European layout on the keyboard as well?
Sorry?
Will there be a European layout on the keyboard as well?
But the keyboard, you can do whatever you want because you move your keycaps over to our keyboard.
So it's both ANSI and
Gotcha. Perfect.
Well, okay, I understand the question. Sorry, I didn't get it. Yes, the keyboard is ANSI and ISO compatible. Yes. Got you.
Obraxis from the Retro Bench is asking. This is a good question to end on. What's the dream product? If you guys could make one product, what would it be?
One product.
I don't. I'm glad you guys aren't making one product, but I mean, is there a dream for you guys?
I can answer that, but it's something that we have actually talked about. But it turns out to be really, I don't want to say impossible, because impossible implies that I have to try harder. But it's if we have to make one, I would love to reproduce the Amiga 1200 board with the custom chips, and the custom chips being key here. But unfortunately, not all the designs are still, at least not available to us. I'm pretty sure that they might be out there. Some might have them, but if they sit on them and don't want to share it, then it's gonna be difficult.
So you want to make new Amiga 1200s with new old stock, or do you want to produce like new custom chips?
The custom chips.
New custom
just
chips.
Flat out recreate them.
That would, I mean, to me, that's the key, because these original Amigas are not getting any younger and they're failing. So a way to re-implement the custom chips would be enormous.
So, you are right. There are two ways that we've discussed about that. The first way is to reproduce the custom chips the exact same way they are right now. I mean, like the custom chips in the same casing the chips are currently. So those chips are 5 nanometers and 5 volts chips. I have, honestly, I can say it because it's not going to happen. I already have a couple manufacturers who could manufacture those. We don't have the designs. We've discussed about that. But the next question is it really viable? I mean, really, honestly, is it viable? We are not sure. The thing is, why not designing an FCPGA that supports all the custom chips, right? We keep the motherboard design as it is. We just redesign the part regarding the custom chips. Why not? I'm not an electronical engineer, so I'm not exactly sure in how this could be done. But we've discussed these options with some other partners in the audience. Yes. Like Marcel said, the main issue is the original designs that we don't have. That's it.
No. So and a lot of folks are saying you could do it with like FPGA, but you still would need the original design. Is that correct?
Correct.
So how do they make an emulator then? Like let's say like in the Mister, like the Mister is an FPGA. It's basically like an Amiga on FPGA. How do they know how to make a Fat Agnes if they don't have the design?
Because they have documents. So and they start from scratch, and they read you all the example. How long did the Apollo team took to design the Vampire, which they're still working on the AGA chipset, right? I mean they're still improving right now currently. That's hardware implementation. WinUIE, it's a software implementation. That's different. It's not the same. So yet again, I'm not a specialist. I'm not an electronical engineer, so I might not have all the answers. But since we've discussed a lot about this already with way more knowledgeable people than me in that area, it would be possible to make it, but we need the original designs here.
Apparently, there is some kind of a difference between the actual logical approach or the way the chip functions and in how it is created. So apparently that's two different worlds, but maybe some people in the chat can explain it better.
Yeah, no, it's just I'm just curious myself, because I'm like, wait a minute, they can already re-implement the Amiga on via software or on FPGA. So I'm like, wonder why they can't figure out the chips without the design. It's very interesting. Yeah. Tenmark says, how about an FPGA that's flashable to be any kind of chip? You can change the core on the, kind of like on the Mister, how you can like load the Atari core, or you can load the Amiga core, or the Spectrum core. It could be flashable to any kind of chip, and then sell the adapters for different sockets, like Denise, Fat Agnes, no worries, just flash that sucker.
That is the core of how an FCPGA works. And if FCPGA is just a blank gate array. I mean, that's where his name comes from. And then you just have to patch into it. You just have to tell it, okay, you need to work like that and you need to work like this. That's what an FPGA is. And then you just need to reprogram it with a new core. And then it will behave the way that you intended him to behave. So that's actually there is an FPGA in the Amiga 1200 already that people do not really know that, but there is on the board, there is an FPGA already. Is it 1200 or 500? I don't even remember. Anyway, there is an FPGA within the Amiga already.
Huh, within the original Amiga.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh yeah, so the mini MIG is like reverse engineering, and it doesn't have to implement the bus communication. That definitely makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say something and then and then I forgot. It's getting hot in here. What's up, Retro Ralph? How's it going, dude? What's up, Sheldon54? Guys, it's been awesome chatting with you. If anyone else has any last minute questions for the team from A1200.net, speak now. Now's your chance to speak. Although they are extremely communicative, which every time I type something to them, like they respond in no time, and I know it's been the same situation for other folks as well. So if you don't ask the question here, it's okay, because they'll answer your question offline too. They're very responsive. Yeah. Here's my question. So who's got the plans for the Fat Agnes and the Denise? Like who's got them? Like, do we know who has them, and can we go ask them? Like, hey.
I mean, I can make an educated guess. There is one person. I don't want to name names, but this individual has recently been acquiring some rights and some things. So maybe he has. I don't know.
Gotcha.
If he does, he knows.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I think he knows if he listens to this Twitch.
Oh man, cool. Yeah, it's it may or may not be worth doing, Adventure Josh, but it's cool. I mean, it's just awesome to have so many options, and it would be a really nice feature to have on that Amiga. I saw your white Amiga motherboard, Marcel. It's beautiful. Oh my god, it's amazing.
that was actually done by John, because my soldering skills are not that great, and he actually made this one.
Oh, that is amazing. Let me see if I can make that bigger. Hold on here. There we go. Oh, look, that is amazing. Let me move my ugly butt out of the way there. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That is gorgeous. Wow. It would, that would look good in a darker colored case too, Marcel. That would look real good.
I think so too. Yeah. I've been creating a couple of units, but unfortunately with this one we are waiting for keycaps, as you can see. So people sometimes think like,
I don't know what they do,
No, people think that we are sitting on one big pile of keycaps for ourselves, but unfortunately we are also waiting. But also I'm building a few for the upcoming, hopefully 2021 events that we will go to. One of them is going to be Flashback 2020. Which is basically, well, it was supposed to take place this year, but COVID-19. So basically, the Flashback 2020, which was going to feature the Amiga 35th anniversary, that didn't take place yet, and that has been postponed to 2021. I have no idea if we're going to rebrand it to Flashback 2021 or we're going to call it 2020 featuring Amiga 35th. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The most important thing is there is an event coming. It's not just going to be Amiga, it's going to be a bit more broad. But it is something that you definitely don't want to miss out on. I
was really excited for that one, and the museum that it's in looks phenomenal too.
It's going to be in the Vision and Sound Museum near Amsterdam. It's quite an impressive building. When we entered it, I mean, from the get-go, we were amazed. We were like, okay, this is the event where we want to, or this is the place where we want to host this. I mean, if people want to check it out, just go to, I think it's flashback2020.com. Let me double check that.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As you can see, I haven't checked recently.
I'm pulling it up on my end so we can show the folks.
Yeah.
Flash. I probably typed it wrong.
Flashback2020.com.
Oh, I put 220. Flashback. FLA.
Yeah. So it's now postponed till June 26th and 27th. If you look at the actual list of speakers, obviously you see your usual suspects, like Dave Haney, RJ Michael, but this time around we also have some really special guests like Allo, David Fox, and even some controversial people, Billy Mitchell, the King of Kong. But yeah, it's going to be it's going to be definitely a great event, and hopefully a lot of people are coming.
It looks awesome. I mean, you got a lot going for it there because like we have a smaller event here called VCF East, and one of the highlights of VCF East is the location because we meet in a really cool museum. So this museum looks awesome too. So you double dip, you get like a great retro event, and you get a great place to have it at too. That's so cool. I see Bill Hurd's there too. That's awesome. David Fox. Yeah. This is great. I'm gonna drop the link into the chat. So it's called Flashback 2020 or maybe 2021. We'll see.
We shall see.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, Pred Zeta. Like we're so hungry. I guess it's gonna feel so good to get together with other human beings at an Amiga or retro event or any event. It's gonna be. I can't wait. My wife and I are saying we can't wait to go out to like listen to some live music. It's gonna feel so good. And especially this is. I love what the internet does. It brings us all together. Like it literally brings us from all over the world together, but there's nothing like meeting in person. It's really the ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, it still kind of depends on whether we have a vaccine out.
Yes.
Because as long as there is no vaccine, you will see that hosting events like this is gonna. I don't want to say impossible, but it's gonna cause some issues because having a big theater packed with people just to listen to, Bill Hurd talk or Allo or whoever, that's going to be a problem. To actually mingle and, play on the arcades and then hang out, well, that's going to be a problem too then. So we definitely need a vaccine out. Otherwise, we have to postpone it.
Yeah, that makes
sense.
Let's
not hope.
And you'll follow all the whatever rules are there. Just and safety first, of course. Nothing is worth risking someone's health for. Yeah, I agree, Mandy. Real meetings are the best. I love Ami Party. I was thinking Ami Party would have just been like last week, and I was sad I wasn't there. All right, guys, that was awesome. Thank you so much for coming on. It's always a pleasure speaking with you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming on. I really appreciate all the amazing hard work you're doing. I can't even imagine what it's like to be in your shoes, because I know you guys are trying your best to deliver a great product and make everyone happy, and these delays certainly I know you guys certainly don't want them, and you're doing everything you can to deal with the situation, and I respect that very, very much. It must be really hard to be in your shoes, but thank you. Please keep up all the great communications with your backers. That's the key to success. Everyone will stick with you if good communication is the key to success, and I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to getting my Amiga 500 case, hopefully by the end of this year, and the keycaps, early next year. It's going to be great.
Thank you so much, Bill. If you don't mind, I would like to add a couple more things which I think are quite important. You guys following the Twitch right now, please check your RMI account, log into RMI, check your colors. If you have special editions that need to be switched, no worries, just wait for our emails. Just please make sure that you double check your spam folder every now and then, because sometimes our emails are being caught by the Gmail or Hotmail spam filters. Whatever we do, our mail server is set up correctly. We have DKIM, SPF, everything you want, we have them. Sometimes our emails still get caught by the spam filter, so please check your spam folder. And yes, log in RMI, check your colors, and you have a contact form within RMI. You have any question, do ask us, no worries. We answer pretty quickly. 24 hours, 48 hours, you get your answer. We assist you. No big deal about that. And we answer all questions. So yeah, if ever you don't get any answer, it's because maybe we didn't get your email. So try again, or try Facebook, or try whatever solutions to contact us. But yes, we do answer everybody.
Excellent, guys. That's great. And again, thank you so much. I appreciate all the hard work you're putting into the Amiga community, and when people do get the products, they are not going to be disappointed because they're just awesome. Everyone sees the CD32 colored 1200 here, and they're just like, man, I want that. It looks so good. I'm like, it doesn't just look good. Like the quality, like we touch it, you feel it. It's really, really good. So kudos to you guys. Thank you for producing this amazing new stuff for the Amiga here in 2020.
Sorry, Bill, just last thing, the Amiga 500 cases. I'm super excited about the Amiga 500 cases. The quality is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm not sure the Amiga 500 cases quality might be even better than the 1200 that we made. And we are going to reproduce the same texture that you have when you touch the case. So we'll do the same. And we'll try to have a very limited series of glass translucent case.
Glass?
I'm not in glass, but
just
glass
transparent. Okay, transparent. Okay.
Yeah. So I can say more because we still need to make some tests about that. But I'm so much excited about that. Marcel knows this. I wait. I'm like a kid,
Yeah, so it's not translucent. It's transparent, which is different.
Yeah, it's not the fog. It's not like the one you can see through, but it's fog.
Yeah.
It's perfectly clear.
Yeah.
Wow, that would be really cool. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, I actually also wanted to thank you for having us here. And I also wanted to just add that A1200net is actually 6 people, so it's Phil and me, but it's also both Pauls, Paul Hammer and Paul Kitching. We also have Seppo and we have Fabienne. So shout out to those guys as well.
Yeah, they are not really online. I mean, they're not really publicly, but you can meet them at fairs or events like Paul Hammer, Paul Kitchen, doing Amiga 34, Amiga 32. But they're here, and those guys are also answering your questions on our Facebook page.
Perfect. That's awesome. Do you guys is the simulator still available on your website?
Yep.
Yeah. So simulator has been revamped 3 days ago. So to actually remove those colors that we cannot make anymore.
Perfect. Guys, thank you so much. Keep up the great work. I know it's not easy, but keep your head up. We're here for you, and we're excited to get the products, and we appreciate your hard work and dedication to the community very, very much, guys.
Thank you so much, Bill. Thank you so much for having us. That's really great.
The pleasure's mine. I really appreciate you guys coming on and talking to. We have some really amazing. Everyone who watches these streams every week is just awesome, and I really appreciate you coming on and talking to them. It's really appreciate it, guys.
Thanks a lot, Bill. Thanks.
All right, get some sleep, Phil. It's like almost coffee time for you. Get some sleep.
It's 4:30 a.m. I'm dead.
Oh man. Oh yeah. All right, Phil and Marcel, thank you very much, and we'll be in touch. Appreciate you guys. Take care. Amiga forever.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
Awesome, guys. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna hang up with Phil and Marcel, and we got a game to raffle off today. So I'm gonna hang up with those guys. Guys, thank you so much. That was awesome. I'm gonna end the call here. Boom. We're gonna end the call. Thanks, guys. Peace out. And that was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah. Awesome. I need to play some music. Let me recalibrate. And let's see. It went a little bit longer than anticipated, but it was great. And I think they answered all the questions. And I hope you all enjoyed that. It was super. Thank you, 3D Code Warrior. Yes, Amiga Live says it's a product made from love to the Amiga. It's 4:20 a.m. Yo, Mana the Berserk, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. And 3D Code Warrior cheered 128 bits. Thank you, 3D Code Warrior. I also saw that Ami West is going virtual. So that's awesome, Tenmark. Looking forward to seeing your stuff there, as well as all the other stuff at Ami West. And VCF East is also going. It's a virtual hybrid, so there will be people people at the museum where we normally have the event, but they're really just there to stream the event. So VCF East will be virtual too. You know, if you stay tuned to my social media down there, I'll retweet any Ami West stuff as well as VCF East stuff. Thank you for the 120 minutes, 3D Code Warrior, and Robot Master 1. Thank you so much for the follow, Robot Master 1. If you are just joining the stream, I am Bill. I stream Amiga stuff here every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern at 6 p.m. UTC. I also run the Westchester Amiga user group. We had an awesome meeting last week. It was a good one. We had our first member who attended the meeting while fishing, and we also had someone SR Baker tuning in from Sweden. That was amazing. Air Yuri, thanks, dude. Thank you all for the support. The 3,000 is awesome, man. I really appreciate it very much. Thank you all for following. But to me, it's not about the numbers, man. It's just the fact that I come here and there's so many nice people in chat every week. That's the most important thing to me. That's really the main thing that matters, and that's what keeps my fuel going, you know? Like my wife says, every time I finish a stream, I'm just glowing because I have so much fun hanging out with all of you, and that's really the most important thing. But I'm very thankful for the followers. I really appreciate that. Awesome. Let's play some games. Vincent GR, buddy. How's it going, buddy? That was a blast. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I really appreciate them coming on. Like I said, the whole key for me is their communication. Communication is key in a relationship, and their communication is outstanding, and that's what's kept me confident. Because I've backed other projects too that don't have as much communication, and you start to get a little nervous. And of course, after folks waiting 3 years for the keycaps, that is a really long time, and the frustrations are very understandable. You want to dig out your 2000 and restore it? Do it, Robot Master 1. Do it. Blast processing. All right. So guys, check it out. I got this really nice donation from Bitmapsoft. Now this is my copy of Golden Wing, and they were gonna send me a new copy. The Bitmapsoft folks were gonna send me a new copy, but I was like, you know what? I got a lot of viewers from Europe, so if a European viewer wins, it would be easier to send it, because these guys are in Europe. It'll be easier just to keep it within Europe, you know what I mean? Instead of like sending a copy to New York and then me having to send it back to Europe. I'm like, let's just hold on to the copy, and then whoever wins, I'm gonna send the address to the Bitmapsoft people, and you'll get a copy of Golden Wing. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna play a little Golden Wing right now. Golden Wing is actually a free game on Aminet, but there is this really cool physical edition that I can show you. Let me pull it up on the screen. Now I don't have any plans for an Invision Mark III SW3 Pro. I'm getting a Warp 1260, so that's my big purchase. I do have an Invision Mark II, which is great. You've got two 1200s, a 1000, and a 2000, and the 2000's the only one that needs some love. But you gotta show that 2000 some love. I got my 2000 right over there. I need a little love too. Yo, Coconut 81. Thank you for donating 2 subscriptions to Counselor and Duke Donuts. Thank you, Coconut 81. You are ridiculously generous, Coconut 81, and I appreciate you very much. Oh, that Ace Man. Donald WM, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, Robot Master. Yeah, I love that. This 2000's got a Toaster 4000 in it too. Coconut 81. I hope you enjoyed having the A1200 guys on, and thank you so much for your support. You're so generous and amazing. As soon as that game comes out, I'm buying it for you. I told Jeremy, I'm like, Jeremy, don't let her buy the game. Here it is. So the Golden Wing Deluxe Collector's Edition. It is £25 from Copper Sky, published by Bitmapsoft. Let's check it out. Let's see what it comes with. Yo, Amiga Marcel, thank you for the follow. Amiga Marcel, thank you for following, and thank you so much for coming on the stream today. You guys, just so you know, you guys are like obviously welcome to come on the stream anytime to talk about anything you want. You guys are anytime, any way I can help you guys out. I'm here. And thank you for the follow, Marcel. So here it is. The Golden Wing Deluxe Collector's Edition. You go to McDonald's, you get your deluxe Big Mac. This is the Golden Wing Deluxe Collector's Edition. Let's see what it comes with. It comes with a rad instruction book. I love manuals. I need something to do when I'm in my other office. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things I like to do is read Amiga manuals. It's awesome. It comes with a Golden Wing sticker. I'm tempted to put the sticker on my PC, but I do like keeping the collections together as well. And it comes with we were talking about floppy disks and Scourge the Underkind floppy disk. It comes with a Golden Wing floppy disk. Amiga Marcel, thank you so much for the subscription, dude. Amiga Marcel is now watching ad-free. He's got the awesome Amigaville emojis, and he's also gonna get the Amigaville goodie bag after every stream. The goodie bag is just loaded with good stuff, including I'm gonna put this game in the goodie bag, just the downloadable version. And it also comes with more stickers from Bitmap Soft. It comes with a Golden Wing button. I love it. And you know, I don't remember what the poster looks like, so let's take it out. Yo, Coder Mick, thank you so much for the follow, Coder Mick. I appreciate that very, very much. And Coconut81, thank you for gifting another sub. Oh, Coconut81 gifted the sub to Amiga Marcel. Got it. Thank you, Coconut81, for gifting the sub to Marcel. He's gonna love that goodie bag. He is gonna love that goodie bag. Let me tell you, Marcel's gonna be resubbing. Look, oh, this is sweet. Some nice artwork there. That's awesome. So what I'll do is I'm gonna play some Golden Wing, and then I'll raffle it off, and then I got more games to play. Let's consult VHS Cam. Let's consult VHS Cam. It's 4:34 p.m. I've got about, I'm gonna say 35 minutes left before I have to call it a stream. Today is a holiday weekend. It's a holiday weekend here in the United States, and Wife Device and I are going to a rad barbecue as soon as the stream's over, so I can't go into too much overtime. It's SW3 Pro. What a great physical product! It really is. It really is. I love physical products. You know, I'm not like super big into like collecting the old stuff. I'm actually like, I like collecting the new stuff. I'm so lucky. I got Rygar up there. I got Power Glove, Tiger Claw, Skill Grid, the Pong 4K, Lumberjack Reloaded, Bridge Strike, Tanks Furry, Worthy, Reshooter. So many great things up there. Solid Gold, Dream of Rowan, the Ninja Zombie Killer. And the quality of these physical releases that they're putting out today, pretty awesome. All right, let's play some Golden Wing. And you guys have seen me play Golden Wing before. I really enjoy Golden Wing. It's a game that came out at a party a couple years ago, and it's a public domain game, but they made the physical edition available, you know, for purchase. Let me close up the Hippo player. And speaking of subs and patrons, look at that gorgeous CD32 color special edition Amiga 1200 case wallpaper of the month for Amigaville September, the September issue. You guys got the CD32 colored September issue there. It works really good. I got my lineup up here, icons. I'm loving it. You love the new box releases, Coconut? Yeah, totally. I'm wearing white. No, I'm wearing Sigger. This is actually beige. Maybe I'm a little bit overexposed. 35 minutes in Amigaville times 50 minutes. Yeah, SR Baker, but I got a heart out. I can't miss the barbecue. Otherwise, I'm going to be in the Amiga doghouse. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Coder. Armageddon's Witness is Labor Day tomorrow. Labor Day is tomorrow, but there's going to be, we're going to a friend's house this afternoon. Yeah, barbecues are great. This is going to be a very small barbecue because you're still COVID and all that stuff, but at least we'll see a couple friends. You still got your cool heat transfer logo in your Yo Joe Amiga big box. It was tempting to put on a t-shirt, but I like to keep it as part of the collection as a kit. Exactly, K Indiana. That's why I haven't put my Golden Wing sticker on yet. Yeah, so I'm wearing, this is actually a VCF East shirt. I love, this one's cool. I love the shirt. It's like a dude. It's a dude like hanging out outside Info Age Science Center. He's rocking an Altair 880. And there's the Info Age Science Center up here. And this is a holiday weekend, right? So I just figured this dude's like got flip-flops on. He's got his feet up chilling. So it's a good shirt for a holiday weekend. Cool. All right, so I'm going to play a little Golden Wing. We'll raffle it off. And then there's this game. We were talking about the game last week with the Bitbeam Cannon guys. We're talking about big sprites and big bobs. And I was like, Sword of Sodan. Sword of Sodan's got big sprites and big bobs. So I really would love to play some Sword of Sodan as well. Sword of Sodan is one of like my favorite Amiga 500 games. I had other games lined up for today too, but I'm not going to get to those games. But I'm hoping to get some Golden Wing and some Sword of Sodan. We can like jump over battles, and it's awesome. Coder Mick, thank you so much, man. Glad I found your stream and enjoy your family time. I'll keep an eye out and come back when you're next online. Just like you, I'm summoned to spend some time off the PC. I hear you, Coder. I'll be back on. I'm not gonna. Sometimes I do a sneak attack stream during the week, like I did a photography stream this week. But I'm not gonna be on until next Sunday. I got a lot of work to do this week, so I can't. I gotta do the real life stuff this week, and then I'll be back on Sunday. And the plan is to have Hoffman on. Hoffman is a legend. I've got, speaking of physical editions, I got a vinyl, like an awesome vinyl from Hoffman. Hoffman's a musician and demo scener, and he made a vinyl album with the Retro Man Cave from a DJ set that he did using 2 Amigas. And I've got the vinyl. We're gonna play the vinyl. We're gonna interview Hoffman. It's gonna be an awesome stream. It's gonna be great. Oh, you put the fridge magnet from Tank's Furry. Oh, got it, Predsata. Yeah, don't put the magnet next to the floppy. Agreed. Thank you for dropping the link to Golden Wing there, Brother Bell. Razor XG, the Hoffman stream is gonna be lit. I'm like a little bit tired today. I didn't sleep well last night, but I'm gonna like sleep for like 2 days before the Hoffman stream to make sure I'm ready to go. So here's Golden Wing. There's an ADF version of Golden Wing, so you can burn it onto a floppy disk or use it with an emulator, and or you can use the hard drive installable version, which I got here. So this shows you all. So you got shields, speed ups, bombs, extra life. So Fernando Cabrera did the code. Tony Galvez did the graphics. Tony's the one that spearheaded this raffle, by the way, and DJ Metune and Estriac did the music, and the music rocks. The music is one of my favorite parts of this game. I think that's good. If it's too loud, let me know, but the music's so good. So we get a bomb and a speed up. Oh yeah. I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it. There's just something about this game I like. I like asteroid games. It's a cool game, man. And again, this is a PD game. It came out at a party a couple of years ago, and it's a fun game made by nice people. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Captain John. Captain John, one of my favorite things in the world is the picture of you and Amiga Sons over there on a 2000. I think you can see. Oh, you can't see it right now, but it's there. I look at it every single day, man. Every single day. Even when I'm getting up for work, I look over at my desk and I'm like, oh yeah, there's the captain. I got the captain and Amiga Sons in my corner. All is good with life. I got away with one there. I dodged the bullet, literally. Razor XG says he likes this game. Great for casual gaming and great music by DJ Metune. I agree. Yeah, I Am Leg. That's a great point. This reminds me a lot of Super Stardust. I would say this is heavily inspired by Super Stardust. One of my favorites. And a huge thanks to Tony and Fernando and Bitmap Soft and DJ Metune and Estriac for donating this copy to you guys, to my stream, to raffle off to you guys. Amiga Live, I believe this is one player only, but it's a great question. Predsata says the game has no inertia, which is why it's so good. Very interesting, Predsata, because it's some people might like the inertia. There's a little inertia. I'm floating around right now, but it's got the right amount. And the music is a big factor, and it's just a fun little game. It's a fun little game. The music does rock, exactly. Oh, Simulant, awesome! Simulant Systems, thank you so much. I appreciate that, and let me know when your keyboards are ready as well. Simulant is making USB keyboards for modern PCs or Raspberry Pis that have like themes, like Amiga themes and retro themes, retro computer themes. I was thinking about how I could do this contest. Like I should have done Amiga Live. What I should have done, it would have taken an entire stream, But it would have been, oh, listen to this song. It would have been rad to have like a high score contest, and then whoever wins the high score contest wins the box edition. That, you know, I'm just thinking of that now. That would have been cool. We could have done it with Amiga Live. You know, it would have been cool. It would have been an entire stream on its own. It would have been a cool stream. But for now, you can just watch me play, and we'll do a raffle. Amiga Live. Why don't I think of these things sooner, Amiga Live? Why don't I think of these things sooner? It wouldn't have been easy to organize all that, though, to be honest. And like I said, I'm really lucky. The next 4 weeks, the next 3 to 4 weeks, I've got so many. Like, it sounds like I'm gonna have a guest on every stream if things go as planned. And I've got awesome guests. Like next week, the plan is to have Hoffman on. I say the plan is to have Hoffman on because, you know, with life opening up again, you never know what's gonna happen during the week in my life or in Hoffman's life. So if I stream next Sunday, most likely it will be Hoffman. But I can't guarantee until like time gets a little bit closer. But that's the plan. Food for a future stream, exactly, Amiga Live, and it really just came out of the woodwork. I think I was doing an asteroid. I was doing an asteroid. Damn, I was overmodulating. Sorry about that. I was doing an asteroids stream, and I played Golden Wing, you know, many times here on my stream because I really enjoy it. And the guys from Bitmap Soft watch me. Oh, interesting. When you get the speed up, you lose the inertia. They watch the streams and they're like, man, we really appreciate you playing our game so much. We're glad you enjoy it. We want to give you a copy to raffle off. You know what? I got an idea. Amiga Live. Here's what we're gonna do, Amiga Live. Here's what we're gonna do. I have something else to raffle off in the not too distant future. I need to raffle off a Greek stick. I haven't fixed my extra Greek stick yet to raffle off to the community. But when I have a Greek stick raffle, we'll do a high score competition. That's how I'm gonna raffle off the Greek stick. Winner takes all. Winner takes Greek stick. I just gotta think of like what game can I have people play to get a high score. It should be a simple and quick game. Even something like Lumberjack Reloaded is like perfect for that. You know what I mean? Amiga Live, you want to win that Greek stick? Oh yeah, oh yeah. K Indiana, the music is awesome, right? It's so good. This game is worth playing just for the music, honestly. Is that SR Baker? I'm not even familiar with that game. Petrus. Tiny Bobble. That's a good one, Fred Zeta. I'm guessing Petrus is like a Tetris. Whew. Oh, I should have got that shield. I should have gotten the shield and then killed him. Oh, it's Tetris on the Vampire V4. Got it. Settlers first to level 10. Yeah, right, Dancing Wolf. What's up, buddy? Oh man, that's hilarious, Dancing Wolf. 446. You know what? I'm gonna do the raffle now so we can play some Sword of Sodan. SR Baker said that Petrus came with his Vampire V4. He played it while he was attending the Westchester Amiga user group meeting. That's pretty awesome. All right, you guys ready for a raffle or what? I'm gonna play the music while I raffle it off. All right, so this is a gift to the Amiga Build community. This is the Golden Wing Collector's Edition, the physical boxed release. I'm not even like showing you right. We're gonna raffle it off now. Let me go over to my Nightbot. You guys ready for the raffle or what? I didn't log into Nightbot today, so give me one sec. First, I mean, again, thank you everyone for watching today. Thank you for coming here every week. I appreciate you all so much. Sunday really is like the best day of the week for me. Every time I finish a stream, Wife Device is like, you're glowing because you are hanging out with all your friends. I'm like, I know. I know. So this is very generous of Bitmap Soft. and the team from Golden Wing to donate this copy. Giveaways. There we go. There we go. But first, let me show you what we're raffling off here. I have lots of tabs open, everyone. Lots of tabs. I know I've got Golden Wing tab somewhere here. Wow, so many tabs. Keycaps. Here we go. Here it is. Here's the Golden Wing Deluxe Collector's Edition, physical edition, which I have right here, about to get raffled off. Worth £25, donated by bitmapsoft.co.uk. I highly encourage you to check out their site and make some purchases. This Golden Wing package is top notch. It's top notch. Be sure to head to bitmapsoft.co.uk. The music is awesome, Predsata. I agree. Predsata, thank you for the gift, by the way. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do on the next stream? Maybe I'll show it. Predsata was featured in Komodo and Amiga magazine, and it was a really great article about Predsata, and a well-deserved article, man. Predsata is a key member of the Amiga community. All right, here we go, guys. Subscribers are gonna get. Alright, regulars are going to get two times more lucky, and I'll make subscribers 3 times more lucky to win it. Okay? And it's going to be a keyword. The keyword is going to be capital G, capital W. So type the letters GW in the chat, and you will be entered in the Golden Wing Physical Edition raffle. GW. I'm gonna play. I'll play for a minute while you guys are putting the GWs in. While you guys are putting the GWs in the chat, I'll play one more round. I'm kind of good at the game, so I could play it for a long time. I'm not, because I do want to play a little Sodan. GW George W. Bush Purple Haze Maker. W. W. GW for Golden Wing. Capital G, capital W in the chat, and you have a chance. You got a chance to win the physical edition. And the way it's going to work is whoever wins is going to send me their address, and I will put you in touch with Bitmapsoft, and it will come directly from them. This way we didn't have to like ship back and forth across the Atlantic. Unless an American wins. If an American wins, then that's a different story. But it'll get shipped to you directly anyway. But I figured there's a good chance someone from, international may win, and international shipping right now is really a nightmare. So it's just better to come right from the source. You know, tap the source. None of this back and forth. I just to put it in perspective, I shipped some rad shorts and T-shirts and clothing to my godson and my sister-in-law's kids. In Poland, and they haven't gotten it yet, man. And we sent it June 1st. So that's why I didn't want this to happen to you guys. GW in the chat, everyone. GW in the chat for George Washington, like the GW Bridge, the George Washington Bridge. GW in the chat, and you will get a copy. And of course, I'm gonna send. You can get the game on Aminet as well. It's a free download. But the physical edition is not free. But for all you collectors out there, you're gonna love the physical edition. And if you don't win the competition, I recommend you head over to bitmapsoft.co.uk and purchase it anyway. If you're trying to collect, all the new Amiga releases coming out. There's so many good ones, and they're freaking quality releases. This is definitely one you don't want to miss. Is it because I don't have a postal service? It's because Vitos hasn't bought the postal service yet. No, there was two reasons. There was two reasons for them not getting the package yet. Reason number one was just very slow service. Reason number two is it just got there this week, and it's being held in customs because they gotta pay some taxes on it, unfortunately. So my sister-in-law is gonna have to go pick it up and pay some tax on the already $120 that it costs to ship it over there. Fun times. But yeah, the shipping's kind of a nightmare. The Hoffman record, it took forever to get here. It was guaranteed delivery by the weekend, when it was by the launch weekend. I was supposed to have them on Retro Man Cave and Hoffman on that stream, but it didn't come. It came literally like 2 weeks later. Oh, this is a great song too. This is a great song. U.S. Postal Service is sending everything to Germany for sorting. Oh wow, so maybe it went to Germany first and then Poland. By ship. Yeah, ship ain't quick. And it's not cheap either. Like I said, it was like a small box of like shorts and t-shirts. Three to 4 months is not uncommon. Yeah, it's crazy. Golden Wax. No, exactly, SR Baker. You can't download the box and poster and sticker and button from Aminet. So you got to be in the competition to win it, baby. Or if you don't win the competition and you want to support these guys, they put out a free game. Like, if you're gonna support someone, like, these are great people to support because they gave us a free game for the Amiga community. So if you have a little extra cash in the pocket and you want the physical edition, I highly recommend you go buy it if you're not lucky enough to win it. Thank you, Acmafin. I'm glad you enjoyed the interview. Those guys had a lot of great things to say, and I really appreciate them coming on. When your friends send care packages from Canada to Sweden, it arrives in a week by regular post. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the Golden Wing physical edition? Let me switch over here. We're gonna roll it, everyone. We're gonna roll it. Yeah, get in there right now. Pred Zeta wants to win. Get in there now. The code word is GW. Everyone, there's only 37 people in the compo right now, so your chances are pretty good here. Your chances are pretty good. Get in there. GW, baby. Ha ha! The Chiz Wicked, the Chris Wicked. What's up, buddy? Chris, I'm sorry. I saw you here before. I forgot to shout you out. I think Brother Bill shouted you out, though. The Chiz, it's awesome to have you here, my man. Amiga DJ, what's up? Who gonna win? GW, baby. Mandy, it's so great to see you, Mandy. I was thinking at Ami Party. I was even telling Wife Device, man. I really wish I could have went to Poland this year. It's such a good feeling. GW, baby. Your A1200 is yellow and your keycaps. Got it. Got it. All right, guys. I'm gonna do a countdown. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm counting down from 10, and we will roll it. This is to win the physical copy of Golden Wing Special Deluxe Edition from Bitmap Soft. Getting raffled off in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. And the winner is SR Baker. SR Baker, congratulations on the win, SR Baker. That is well deserved. SR Baker is extremely generous to me and to my community. He's on the VIP monitor in the VIP room, and he's gifted I don't know how many subs and bits to this channel. That's really awesome. That's really awesome. Congrats, Steven. That is well deserved, Steven, and I appreciate your support so much. I appreciate your and all the kind words that you say to me about watching the stream with your family and everything. It really means a lot to me, dude. It really means a lot to me, and I'm so glad that you won this. Congratulations to SR Baker. That's awesome. Let's see if I can do this. Where is he? There we go. There he is. SR, he also won the award for the person who traveled the farthest distance to come to a WUG meeting virtually. Oh, Amiga Marcel just bought the game to support Bitmap Soft. Amiga community is strong. Thank you, Amiga Marcel. That is awesome. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. And the Bitmapsoft guys are really good peeps, man. Thank you for supporting them, and thanks to everyone who's making new Amiga stuff here in 2020. Whether it's new games, new software, new hardware, whether it's new cases for your Amiga. Anyone who's doing anything for the Amiga here in 2020, my hat's off to you. Not really, because I got my headphones on. I tip my hat to you. Milo loves chocolate. Yeah, I think it is new music, Milo. I think so. I don't even know where to begin here. Me, re, ni, fi, re, 1282. Thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the stream. I'm loving it, man. Golden Wing. So SR Baker, I'm going to put you in touch with Bitmapsoft. I already have your address because you're getting pictures too because of all your support. So you know what I'll do is I'm just gonna send your address to Bitmapsoft directly, and hopefully you'll get it soon. They're I'm not sure. I think they're in the UK. So hopefully you'll get it real soon, dude. Congratulations, Steve. That's awesome. Yeah, Mirrored Things is totally complicated, Sigger. Yo, Brother Bill, can you give Siggerborn a shout out? Because I didn't, Siggerborn is like an MVP of my Discord channel. He's a great guy. He's always answering people's questions when they have questions. Super knowledgeable Amiga guy, and he streams too. I saw his stream for the first time this week. So go follow Siggerborn here on Twitch. And SR Baker also streams on Twitch. However, he does not stream under the SR Baker moniker. He streams under something else. So SR Baker, if you want to throw a link to your stream in the chat, go for it. And Siggerborn, if you want to drop a link to your stream in the chat, please go for it. I enjoy seeing you, because your real persona is nothing like the avatar that you use in Discord. You're stoked? Awesome, SR Baker. It's well deserved, man. You support me so much. I'm so happy for you. You're Das Amigans. There you go, SR Baker. If you've there's the link. Thank you, Brother Bill, for shouting out Siggerburn. There's the link to Sigger's channel. And if SR Baker says he and I am Leg are Das Amigans. If you have the link, SR Baker, throw it down in there so everyone can go follow you. Yeah. So Pred Zeta is in Komodo and Amiga K&A magazine, issue number 16. And it's a really great article about him. I should add handy to pull up. That's what Pred Zeta. What I'll do is at the beginning of the stream next week, before Hoffman comes on, I'll show everyone the article about you as well as the rest of the issue, if that's okay, if they're cool with it. But maybe we can get some more subs to K&A magazine, because it's really good. There you go, NSR Baker. There you go. I'm gonna make sure I follow you too. Oh, I already followed you. Awesome. Das Amigans. Sweet. So guys, I can play. I got time to play one more game. Unfortunately, time goes by so fast. I'm gonna play one more game really quick. I don't really have enough time to play it. I'm gonna fire it up. We'll check it out. We'll check out the large sprites, or maybe they're Bobs. I'm not sure, but they're big. Wynyard TV. Thank you so much for the follow, Wynyard. I appreciate that. If you're new to my stream and you're just joining, my name is Bill. Also known as Amiga Bill. I stream Amiga stuff here on Twitch every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 6 p.m. Universal Time. And I got like the best group of folks who come and watch me every week. So when you follow me, you don't just get me, you get like the best community ever. And I also have a YouTube channel called The Guru Meditation. I do it with my buddy Anthony, and I run the Westchester Amiga user group. Meeting on the first Thursday of every month in White Plains, New York, ever since 1988. Never stopped, never will. Oh yeah, I put. By the way, I got another camera angle here. You guys like this angle too? It's cool, right? That's my new thing. I'm gonna come up with a new angle every stream. This is kind of like my timeout angle. So when I need to take a breath, I can go to this angle. But I'm gonna leave it up for now while I'm gonna leave it up for now while I go navigate to Sword of Sodan. Yo, Wynyard TV, you gave me a tip. Wynyard TV, I'm sorry. I don't have a good notification system for people who give me like a tip on the PayPal, like live on the stream. But Wynyard TV, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Let me go to thank you so much. Thank you very much. Yeah, Captain John, are you saying wow? Are you saying wow about Twitch and Amiga Bill patrons get 10% off all purchases at the Retro Bench. They do. As if you want to buy yourself, like something beautiful, you want to buy yourself a Mister FPGA preloaded legally with the Amiga ROMs. It's not an inexpensive endeavor. That the Mister's little, it's a high quality production they put on. If you're one of my subs or my patrons, you get 10% off. And when you want to go purchase it, let me know and I'll give you a code. You love the angle, Captain John? Dude, Amiga Live, dude, check it out. Amiga Live, it's yeah, I mean, I told you I stream from a VHS camera. Like, I'm not pulling your leg, man. It is a full-on VHS camcorder. Like, I don't mess around. VHS cam is the real deal. That's no After Effects. That's not even a video toaster effect, man. That's the real deal right there. Pred Zeta. So I'm gonna have. It's funny. I knew I was having the guest on today, so I didn't have the back camera on. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got the stream covered in 4 cameras. Normally, next week I'll have all the cameras fired up next week because I'm gonna be spinning the vinyl for the Hoffman. It's gonna be great. The camera is heavier. You gotta see how I secured it. I had to use some fancy grip equipment to secure it to that monitor. Of course, I secured it to the stand, not the monitor itself. Yo. Odieho, thank you so much for the follow, Odieho, and Win Your TV. I appreciate the tip very much. Thank you, and thanks for letting me know because I that's one of the. I'm always trying to improve these streams every week, and that's one of the things I need to improve. I need to get like a notification when someone like does something on PayPal, or if I get a new patron, I don't have a notification for that either. That's bad. I mean, I what I should do? I should have my email up. That's how I could do it. Yeah, Captain, you're interested in the Mister. But yeah, 10% off. I mean, 10% off is big. The Mister isn't inexpensive. But the thing that's great about that Mister build from Retro Bench is, like I said, it comes preloaded. When you buy it, you're also purchasing the ROMs, so it's all pre-configured for the Amiga for you, and you get the ROMs. So it's a really cool. I highly recommend it too. Bitstorm, agreed. And then the thing I've really been loving about the Mister, because I already do have some great ways to do play Amiga. You win UAE, FSUAE. I got the Raspberry Pi. The Mister is great too. But I've been really enjoying experimenting with MAME on it. MAME and the Atari 8-bit stuff it's just been a blast because I have my Amiga set up, but I don't have the Atari 8-bit stuff set up. But what I really have enjoyed doing, because the Mister is so portable, Amiga Dad loves the Atari 8-bit stuff too. So I bring the Mister to his house and we rock out with the Atari 8-bit. It's just awesome. Marvin Drugsma, thank you so much for the 100 bits, dude. Marvin is Marcel's partner in crime for Amiga Flashback 2020, and also like one of the key members of the Amiga community, keeping Amiga alive, and one of the nicest members of the Amiga community. Marcel is Marcel and Marvin are both class acts, man. I love those guys, and that's one of my favorite parts about Amiga is I love this Amiga. Don't get me wrong, it's great, but the folks who are in the Amiga community, like, that's what makes it really great. That's why I keep coming back to Amiga. The Amiga itself is kind of magical, but it's all of you that keep my fuel burning, and it's meeting all of you and making friends with all of you. That's the best part of Amiga. yeah, we let them all in, Marcel. Marvin, thank you. Oh, Coconut, thank you so much for gifting the sub to Marvin. That's super. Coconut, you are so generous. That's really unnecessary, but thank you very much. Marcel, how do you like my wallpaper, dude? I'll send that to you if you want. This is a 640 by 256 16 color image. I think it looks pretty sweet. We made this image live on stream on Thursday. I did a photography stream and we lit that sucker up. That's 2 lights and 2 bounce cards right there. Pretty simple stuff, but really effective. Got the nice reflection going on there. Love it. I am Leg. Thank you so much for the follow. For the sub. Thank you, I am Leg. That's awesome. I am Leg is SR Baker's partner in crime over there. I can't wait to see some of your streams, guys. Where am I here? Sort of Sodan. Coconut 81 throwing down the Atari love. I love it, Coconut. I love the Atari 8-bit stuff. Especially, it's got the Amiga, DNA in it too, but I didn't even know that. I just loved it because it was great. Anyone who has Amiga love is welcome. Exactly. I blew that one because I was stepping on the cord and I almost pulled it out of my head. Pred Zeta, it's not easy because I feel bad, Pred Zeta, because sometimes someone will message me and they'll be like, "Remember when I said the blah blah blah?" And I'm like, "Oh man, I don't," and I feel really bad. I am leg 256 bits, kind of like the Amiga 1000 came with 256K of RAM. Thank you so much, I am leg. I appreciate you. That's a very kind donation. Thank you. Chris the Chiz Wicked with the 100 bits. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. And Brother Bill, can you shout out the Chiz? He's an awesome streamer here on Twitch. And he's mostly Commodore 64 guy, but he's a really nice guy too. all these retro folks are just awesome. What can I say? What am I doing now? I want to read a little bit about Sword of Sodan. This was one of my favorite games on my Amiga 500. And of course, I hold on. Of course, I misplaced, I closed all my tabs. Don't close all your tabs until the stream's over, Bill. Don't close the tabs until the stream's over. Now Chris is an Amiga lover, exactly. Sword of Sodan came out in 1988. This was one of my favorite games on the Amiga 500. I haven't played it in a long time. The gameplay is not awesome, but the characters are huge. And we were talking with Mike Parent and Corey Annis about sprites and bobs last week, and we were talking about how huge they are in Sword of Sodan. So I felt the urge to play it. Marvin, take care, buddy. Marvin, thanks for everything, Marvin. You're awesome, dude. Have a great rest of your evening. I'll save Unreal for next week. I forgot I was supposed to play Unreal too. Mind Rax, thank you so much for the sub, Mind Rax. I appreciate that so much, dude. Thank you so much. Mind Rax, that's super kind of you. Yo, Fury, thank you for the sub. I'm gonna be gifting your game to Coconut81, Fury. Thank you so much. Retro Jerry, how's it going? Oh, Sigurborn Sigurborn gifted 5 subs to my community. Sigurborn, you're amazing, dude. Thank you so much. Keep up the great work with your streams. Now, I don't know why I can't start the game. I'll have to back out. That was weird. Is my joystick plugged in? Try it again. You always get killed on the bridge with the trap spring up from the bottom. Oh, got you. Oh, 10 mark. We'll see if I can get through it. Sigurd, thank you so much for gifting those subs. That's super kind of you. And Bitstorm, thank you so much for the sub, Bitstorm. All you folks who are now subscribers, you can watch ad-free, and you get the Amiga Build goodie bag. The goodie bag will probably be coming out Tuesday, because tomorrow's a holiday here in the States. You can't wait for the new game. So hyped for the new ST game, Coconut. I'm so hyped for you ST fans. Mic check 1 2. It's weird. I was like I couldn't hear myself. At the city's gate. As so foretold in ancient lore, here stands the opening test. Enter now this death's door, and thus begin the quest. Let's go. I love the voice in this game. It's so bizarre. Jump over barrels. More hits required for each enemy.
Stranger. More hit required for each enemy.
Yeah, I think the crouch attack is the most effective here, but the overhead chop is cool too. But these guys got these long flags with spears, these long speared flags. So I like you gotta go in below, sneak under him, look at that, yeah, come at me, let him stab, and sneak in there and whack. Stab. Sneak in there and just whack him with that sword. Now we got a magic zapper. And the magic, I'm gonna hold on to my magic zapper until things get hectic. When things get hectic, that's when I zap them. For now, I can handle these. I can handle these guys. These are the low budget guards here outside the castle. But I mean, look at the size of these sprites. I don't know if they're sprites or bobs, but regardless, they're huge. That's what this game is remembered for, is the large sprites. The armor looks impractical. I agree. I agree. That's why I'm playing the defensive game here. I'm trying not to take any hits. And you can see, so, oh, I took one there. You can see the health bar. The health bar is like that, kind of like that thing that looks like a scroll on the left. And you can see it looks like a comb at the top. And every time I get hit, it gets combed down to the bottom. And when it finally gets to the bottom is when I'm dead. Bitstorm says this wasn't the best game ever, but those huge sprites were, oh my god. I agree. The bird sound brings back the memories. Nice. Oh, the Amiga Live says the female character is a smaller sprite than the male character. I didn't know that, Amiga Live. It's a bit jerky, but for a game this old, it's pretty ambitious. Agreed, Bobby Zeal. Thanks, Amiga Live. GG to me. Got it. Oh, see, this it's gonna get hectic here, guys. This could be a good. I gotta push this guy back. I'm in front of the stabber. Oh, let him get stabbed. Wait a minute, those don't stab. That's not cool. I want to push him into the spikes, man, and get this guy stabbed. But he's immune. Oh, I took a hit. This guy's got some defense. When I go in, he takes a step back. Yeah, like it's weird. My swing was going like around him, so I just had to like whack him over the head. Oh, come on. I was just inching up. I knew it was there. I was just inching up. That was a cheap hit. Yo, we got a new sub train going on there. Choo choo choo. Thank you, everyone. This game is a wasted opportunity. Yeah, Pred said it. You know, again, gameplay's not awesome. Let's get out of here. That was some poor gameplay there. Thank you all for the hype train. That's just awesome. I appreciate y'all very much. In the city streets, held fast in Zora's evil thrall, through men and giants bar the way with sword, answer battle's call in the fading light of day. See, I like it when they paint an atmospheric picture. When they say the fading light of day, I'm already expecting twilight. Could be an orange sky with a little purple on the other side. Twilight is the best light. We call it the magic hour in the biz. That's what I like. But they didn't really nail it with the lighting here. It could be twilight, but we're kind of in the shadows here.
Jump over barrel.
I didn't jump over very well. Huh. Now these guys have axes, which is they're probably more deadly than those flag stabbers. I wouldn't want to get hit with the axe, but their range looks a little more a little narrower on the range there, a little less range. I was starting to get a little impatient there. I might have to. Power shield, yeah, baby. So I've got a zapper and a power shield. I could use a little health. Thank you all so much for the support there and the hype train. That's super, super kind. I really appreciate your support. If Donkey Kong isn't on your side, you'll be disappointed. That Bobby Zeal, well played. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at the copper sky! Look at that copper sky back there. Look at that! And I just tied the copper sky in with the golden wing because it's published. I mean, it's made by Copper Sky. See, I see the twilight back there in the distance. I like it. I like it. I like games with good light. I like games with beautiful light. Jump over barrels. I don't understand why I can't hear my mics too good. But I see the levels are there. I just can't monitor myself well. Oh, this guy. I'm going to zap him. Oh, I guess not. Boom! That was my favorite part of the game, the decapitation. I was a crazy little kid, man. I watched Conan the Barbarian like every freaking day, and I loved decapitations. I was a sick little kid. It's just a flesh wound. That was a failed nut shot. Yeah, I know. I don't think he took too much damage down there, SR Baker. That's why I had to go high. I had to play the high game and just go for the head. Good night, Razor XG. Thank you for hanging out, Razor. You rock, dude. Oh, yeah. 10 Mark, I feel that. You've been playing Oblivion again on the PC, and sometimes you just sit down on the side of a mountain and look at the sunrise and sunset in that game. That well said. I do the same thing in Destiny. Destiny's got beautiful lighting, and sometimes I just like hang out and look at the beautiful light. What time we got here? 5:19. All right, guys. I got less than 5 minutes. I got like 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Let's just see what the heart of the forest is, and then I'll have to end the stream. In the heart of the forest, where trees are twisted, gnarled, and bent by the wizard's wicked hand and the creature's moist, foul scent to corrupt and plague the land. Wow. Wow. A moist... Oh, it's not a moist, foul scent. The creature's moist, foul are scent. So I'm thinking maybe foul like birds. But a foul scent, you know, I'm sure it doesn't smell good in this forest either. Yeah, these guys definitely don't smell good. Oh, I took one there. Yeah, dude, hit him right in the nads. Boom, look at that. Took him down. I got 2 power shields now. I'm I don't know what's moist in this forest, but it's definitely. I guarantee you, I can hear the flies. I can hear the flies in my right ear. I'm sure the flies are swarming to the grossness. Look, there's the ants. Look at those ants back there. Whoa, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh, Maya82, Maya, thank you so much for joining the stream, Maya. I hope you enjoyed it. And Maya, thank you for being on the VIP monitor, Maya. I'm also building an Amiga build VIP room, just so you know. It's gonna be awesome. Oh man, I got so many ways I want to improve the stream. More camera angles, more rooms. More games, more guests. My guest schedule is packed for September. I got someone every week, and they're all great. Hoffman next week, everyone. Milo loves chocolate. You are in the VIP room. Milo, please send me your avatar. In the land of the dead, there winds the hero's path, where ghouls and specters form to scream and howl their wrath above the rising storm. Now I'm feeling dark storm clouds. I'm feeling thunder. I'm feeling lightning. Oh, perfect. Thanks, Milo. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to end the stream, though. According to VHS Cam, it is 5:22 p.m., and I need to be on the road at 5:30 p.m. in order to make it to a friend's house. But I'm hooked. Oh, look at the lightning effect. I like it. Extra life. One of these days, I want to do a playthrough of Sword Sodan because I can beat this game. I can beat this game. I remember those guys. They're vomit. They're vomit. They have like zombie vomit. They shoot at you. The bell sounds are the signs to end this. Agreed, Milo. Agreed. Yo, thank you so much, Ari. Thank you for joining me and being here. Brother Bill wants the VIP room. Brother Bill, you're in the VIP room, bro. 10 Mark, have a great night to you. And 10 Mark, keep me updated about the art contest, and if you want to come on when the time is closer for the art contest, that'd be a lot of fun. And you had a great night, Amiga Live, a thriller night. Nice. There you have it, everyone. Sword of Sodan. I could totally do a playthrough of Sword of Sodan. I love Sword of Sodan. Let's put on the Hippo player. Let's see who we're gonna raid, and we'll call that a stream. Some demo tunes. Let's see what we got here. Enigma. Music made by Tip and Firefox of Finonima. It is time for the... Chiz Wicked, thank you so much, man. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the interview. Acmafin, thank you for the kind words, Acmafin. The Amiga Missionaries from Finland. Brother Bill, can you please shout out the Amiga Missionaries from Finland? They started a brand new season. You can shout out, I think it's Air Yuri. I think they stream on his channel there. Shout out Air Yuri, the Amiga Bill mascot. Thank you for shouting out 10 Mark over on YouTube. Appreciate that. He's not 10 Mark over there. It's a 10-minute Amiga Retrocast over there. I know 10 Mark just dropped a new video. I gotta check that out. I'm not even sure what it's about. I'm gonna be dropping a new YouTube video on Guru Meditation as well. I got a very rare speech, audio only speech from J Minor, but I put some cool visuals to it. I hope you'll enjoy it. Sigerborn, thank you, sir. Captain John, thank you, Captain John. I appreciate you. Yeah, he would be, Brother Bill, totally. Can you shout out Air Yuri? Actually, I think I can do it. Let me try this. There you go. Brother Bill beats me to it. Brother Bill always beats me to the punch. I'm glad you guys liked the interview. A bridgeboard video this week. Nice, 10 Mark. That's cool. I never had a bridgeboard. I would definitely want to check that out. I lost my train of thought. I hope you guys like the interviews. I really enjoy interviewing people. That's one of the things that I really like to do. Is from the streams, one of the things I want to get out of these streams is improving my interview skills, because I really want to make some of my own films, my own documentaries in the not too distant future. So I'm trying to sharpen my interview skills for that. And so this is all just practice. Everyone, it's just practice. There we go. One Bitter Bit. Thank you so much for the follow, One Bitter Bit. I appreciate you, One Bitter Bit. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I stream here every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UTC. Also follow me on social media if you're new. I post a lot of stuff throughout the week at The Guru Meditate on Twitter. The Guru Meditation on YouTube, so youtube.com/The Guru Meditation. I'll try and get that video out this week. Also, facebook.com/The Guru Meditation. Captain John is one of my goals. I really want to do that. I tell you guys what, there's so many, I mean, man, this is a really tough one. But we've never, Pixels at Dawn Gaming is like, I think he subscribes to me. I think he's one of my subs, man. He's always here supporting me. I don't think I've ever rated Pixels at Dawn Gaming. So we're gonna raid Pixels at Dawn. He could use a little bump. We'll try and get him some viewers. Pixels at Dawn. I know Pixels has been like in my streams a lot, but I never saw him stream before. So let's go make his day, man. And I love spreading the Amiga love to all the viewers who come here and support me. So screw it. We're raiding Pixels, baby. We are raiding Pixels. Thanks to everyone for hanging out. Thanks to everyone for hanging out. We are taking it to the hot tub. I hope you all have a great week. I will see you next Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UTC, with the man, the myth, the legend, the Hoffman. We're gonna be spinning. We're gonna spin in this album right here. We're gonna spin this, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna be spinning vinyl on the stream next week. I can't wait. I've never streamed vinyl before, so I'm gonna take the sound right from the turntable, boom, put it into the streaming computer, and put it through the pipes of the internet right to your listening ears. It's gonna be awesome. And Hoffman's gonna be here. We're gonna rock out. I'm probably gonna dance like crazy. It's gonna be awesome. Thanks everyone for hanging out. We're gonna raid Pixels at Dawn Gaming. We'll take it to the hot tub. Have a great week, and Amiga forever. Peace out. That's hilarious, Marcel.